Real quick, gotta lower the volume on my phone real quick. That's on vibrate. Thank you.
And make sure you're actually live on YouTube.
Oh, I'm gonna check. And I should have an email notifying me that I'm going live any minute now, so it should let me know.
I
Yep,
think
I
it's
am live. Yep, I am live right now. Greetings, class. Welcome to another stream of Toucan Sam. With me today is Cosmic, Cosmic Time. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your username, Cosmic. Cosmic Time and Flutter Rio.
Girl, just say Cosmic.
Okay, just Cosmic is fine. So, in the
And we have Flutterio because I accidentally interrupted her and I'm interrupting you now, sorry.
It's fine. We're fine.
Yep. So, today, class, we're going to be covering a couple of individuals in this community and in the adventure community, and I've told Flutter Rio this, like, it's gotten to a point that I'm getting sick and tired of having to cover, like, I did not want to address any more about these individuals, but lately there's some pot of tea lately, class, that I just like, you know what, enough is enough. So, sorry, class, if I'm a little squeaky today. My voice is acting up again. Real quick before I continue on, I want to welcome Meta818, Jasmine Brett, Legendary Jira Productions, Michael Chronic, Marshmallow Floof, Super Disney Fan, Genre Productions, and Omega Emperor. Thank you all for coming into the stream. And before I continue, please share this stream around and be sure to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. So, as you all probably know, my recent stream about CTC Productions, the moment that that video was done uploaded, no less than 24 hours, I received an email by an individual by the name of the Go Animator and Misfit Rainbow Rascal Oh, fuck me. It's one of those fucking Ralphie, notice me Ralphie Senpai people. Jesus fucking Christ. Go ahead, Rio.
I just don't like the name. I just don't like the name. I don't like the name because it just screams, again, like Ben said, it kind of screams, notice me senpai kind of things.
Okay, so I'm gonna read what this individual has said, but real quick, let me just have a little quick sip real fast because my throat is very dry at the moment. Okay. Anyways, let me have a read. The Go Animator and Mr. Rainbow Rascal Fan. Oh my god, please stop with the Notice Me Senpai bullshit. Look, Ben,
also, when it says Rainbow, is that that kind of sounds like a My Little Pony thing?
Equestrian girl shit. It's the equestrian girl shit.
Rainboom is something that happens within the My Little Pony universe. If I remember, that was actually season 1 where Rainbow Dash had to perform the Sonic Rainboom.
Oh, yeah.
During the Cloudsdale Olympics thing, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Look at me showing my brony.
Oh, Lord.
I don't actually watch the show nowadays.
Oh, I haven't watched the series ever since the final season happened. I'm gonna try. I don't want to.
Bitch hasn't even watched that one.
Yeah, let's not back. I don't want to get off topic.
From that season. I only watched Rainbow Road Trip, and that was it.
Okay. I'm gonna read this real quick. Look, Ben, as a non-toxic member of the adventure community, I can agree with you that some users out there really need to improve on their behavior. But let me just tell you this. Wouldn't it be better for you to just ignore the community and, not talk about it? I'm not debating the toxicity within the community, but let me just tell you this. Every time you rant or react to this community or a member of the community, you keep giving them a reason to continue the toxic behavior. Word of advice? Just ignore the community and don't even look or react to the community. Let me just address something real quick before I let Flutter Rio speak. Here's the problem, Go Animator Misfit Rainbow wannabe fucker. I have been ignoring the community, but as I've told Flutter Rio, I have been getting messages from the adventure community non-stop for the past month or two in my reviews, my analysis videos, even my reaction videos, and even on my second channel. It's been bad to the point that I had to delete them, and this has been going on for 6 fucking years. So tell me, So tell me, I even told you this in the comment sections, which you stupidly deleted your own comments, by the way. I've addressed this to you that I have been. But how would you feel if you get continual comments after comments of the eventually community that has continued to comment on your videos nonstop to the point that you had to delete the shit? Tell me, wouldn't you do the same thing, bud? Wouldn't you? Go ahead, Flutterio, say what you need to say.
First of all, why should Ben not talk about it? Why? Because it hurts somebody's feelings? I'm sorry, but if that hurts your feelings, then you should not be on the internet, or you should not be in that fandom because you can't handle the criticism.
Oh, we're gonna...
Exactly, and if I might add my own 2 cents in here, if these videos affect you so much in terms of these things, why are you clicking on the video to begin with? If I read the comment, I can agree with you, but let me just say, wouldn't it be better for you to just ignore this community? Okay, why don't you take your own advice, and why don't you just not look at any of this stuff whatsoever? That's my advice to you, because you seem to be so concerned about Ben being annoyed at this stuff when they've made videos, obviously, on the situation. Well, you've come into these comment sections and you have decided to insert this comment. I get that it's advice from your point of view, but I would like you to take your own advice and for you to, not look at these things and, just heed your own advice. That's my main thing.
I was originally going to make a video about this class, but I decided, with Cosmic's suggestion here, I decided to do a stream about it. So, here's something I'm going to say too.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, Cosmic, thank you. Here's the thing. You say that you don't support the toxicity. You say that you're non-toxic, but says toxic things. That's like you're saying you're not homophobic, but yet you're going on to say homophobic shit anyways. Like, really? That's funny. Anyways, go ahead.
It is because they're saying
when Did they say later down this thing that they were friends with people that were criticized?
You see, this is we don't know why they actually commented this in the first place.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not debating the toxicity within this community, and I can handle your opinions on my friends. Again, who are your friends, by the way?
So they are friends with these people.
I guess so. As well as handle criticism too, but remember this, every time you rant or react to this community or a member of the community, you keep giving them a reason to continue their toxic behavior, and if you keep responding to the community in a rage-like state, the more it negatively affects you. Let me tell you, again.
Okay, right.
Hold on.
Right.
Here's the problem. Again, how would you feel if you keep getting comments after comments non-stop, even though you've ignored them? It keeps getting to the point that my patience is at an end. I have the right to be angry. I have the right to call people out on that. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cosmic. You were saying?
Right. As someone who has had to deal with somebody constantly egging me on, constantly provoking me, and forcing reactions out of me in my most recent video that you can find on my channel at The Cosmic Time, what these people are doing, aka your friends, are, provoking Ben through the comments in this community. People in that community are provoking Ben by commenting on that shit, and when Ben reacts to this, suddenly Ben is putting out is being angry or, putting out toxic behaviors or, or negativity. No, Ben has a right to respond. Ben shouldn't stay silent about this if he feels as if he is, being negatively affected by it. And, I good on him for asking people to stop messaging him about this stuff because, girl, how are you supposed to tell people to stop if they continue going and if we take your advice, if we don't comment on things like this, how are people supposed to know not to send Ben these comments? Because you're saying just ignore it. Where if people are coming to Ben and they are making these comments and Ben doesn't like it, or Ben doesn't like it, sorry, how is he supposed to tell these people stop when he is being told to ignore this community and ignore these comments, this, that, and the other. If he doesn't want it on his channel, he has a right to speak up about it.
Yeah, I
Am I
agree with.
wrong?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And Cosmic and Fluttery are my witnesses. I have stated this a year ago in my reaction on the Misfits, as well as my recent, my old update video. I've washed my hands of the community. I've washed my hands of it. And yet, surprisingly, the eventually community keeps coming back on my channel. Even, like, what the fuck? And you expect me to not react to it? Come on now. Like, if you ask me, judging by this comment, I think you're just sour that I was mean to a community you're a part of. And you responded to this. And here's another thing. It's kind of surprising that you comment this. You comment this saying, I'm not defending bullying, harassment, or toxic behavior at all. All I'm saying is that you should just ignore the community by blocking these kind of people. I don't support opinion bashing, and I can handle criticism better than broad hurt people like these people I don't know, Dave Chappelle. Actually,
Scott Cawthon is the creator of the series Five Nights at Freddy's. J.K. Rowling, also known as Joanne Rowling, is the creator of the series Harry Potter.
And here's the thing. This individual brings up people and politicians that have nothing to do with the discussion, with the community he's a part of, or the stream I have done. And this is basically his response after what I've stated. I have been ignoring these people. I have been blocking these people. But how would you feel if they keep constantly coming to you non-stop to the point that I had to delete the comments? This was his response to that.
Right, and I also want to add on that if it's gotten to a point where it's as bad as it is and Ben can't ignore it anymore, what is Ben supposed to do in this situation? In your words, ignore them, right? How is ignoring them going to help the issue when Ben clearly doesn't want this to, happen? Even if Ben is removing these comments and these people are still coming and coming and coming, how is Ben supposed to take that, and how is Ben supposed to keep that together when these people are constantly coming for them? At a certain point, when you're being when people are commenting on your stuff to a point where you have to address it, that's on you to address it. You're allowed to address it. You can't just sit here and say, well, ignore them. That doesn't work when you're being basically harassed by people. Because it's basically borderline harassment. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
And you're not wrong. That is harassment.
And you ladies want to know something? I responded to this saying, please. Are you just sour because Toucan Sam is mean to Ralphie Senpai? And no surprise, he deletes his comments. So unfortunately,
is this person friends with Ralphie and all of the other toxic people because they've contradicted themselves then if they've said that they're a non-toxic member? Are they friends with? Because they say that they're friends with people, right? So I want to know who they're friends with, so I can determine whether or not they're actually sincere about their words, or if they're friends with toxic people and they're sitting here and judging you instead of judging their friends.
Well, given the
girl.
Well, Cosmic, here's the thing: given how they have the Misfit name in their username, really makes you wonder. Really makes you wonder.
Wow.
And it's not a surprise that this moron at CTC Productions come to me. No, hold on. It's no surprise that this moron, along with CTC Productions, come to me because I called Ralphie out 6 years ago, and it's no shocker that he has not changed. Like, I'm sorry, the community still defends these kind of piece of shit of people, and it hasn't improved. It's not just Ralphie, mind you. It's just the other communities in general that have not changed. There are a lot of people in that community that are the problem. And the community as a whole is a problem because they refuse to confront people like Ralphie and remove said person from the community and improving themselves. Like, it's kind of pathetic. It's pathetic.
What people will do is they will... I'll answer Finn's message in a minute because they just messaged me. Right. But what these people do, and again, I have experience with this because we all know who I've had experience with. Let's not mention his name. No, let's not. But we all know who I've had experiences with. These people want you to shut up if you're attacked, and if you do attack back and defend yourself, you're seen as the villain. You're seen as the one who is, the aggressor in the situation. Because they actively either ignore or choose to hide the fact that they were the ones who pointed it out first, or like started stuff with you first. And when you point that fact out, they start to cry. It's cry bullying.
It is.
And I'm not saying this person is doing this, but I want to know who your friends are.
I mean,
I want to know who these friends are. That's my question. I'm not saying they're doing it, but I want to know who these friends are.
I want to say
Mama.
something. Can I say something real? Actually, before I say something, Flutterio, do you have any comments about this?
I'm sorry, but usually when somebody tells me, "Oh, I'm not toxic," it means you are toxic. It means you are toxic in some way, shape, or form. That's a red flag right there.
It is. Okay, yes. Granted, I was going to make a video about this, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say this in stream. It's adorable that people like CTC and this individual are butthurt because I and a few others have been criticizing the community and criticizing the people that are not improving themselves or bettering themselves and getting an actual life outside the internet, not fantasizing about themselves with cartoon characters. People like CTC and this idiot encourage problematic behavior in the community and don't like the truth. And they only want to believe in this love and tolerate and sunshine lollipops bullshit. Let me give you a newsflash. That's not reality. And that's not how the real world works. The world will kick you and beat you and make you its little bitch. Sorry to the eventually community if that hurts your little feelings, but that is the truth. The world will chew people like you out and spit you in the fucking gutter. The world does not care if you are mad at people on the internet, and I'm not sorry for stating this. If anyone in that community gets butthurt, suck it up, buttercups. I don't give a shit if you hate hearing the truth, because you need to fucking deal with it and acknowledge the truth. Fucking deal with it. The world does not revolve around you and your sick little fantasies. And here's the thing too, and I can't speak for every, I think Omega Emperor in the chats, he did make his video about the eventually community himself, but I will state this, the eventually community refuses to handle confrontations. Like, should you wish to see examples? Let's look no further than CTC, for example. Cosmic can remember this. Cosmic, did CTC or did CTC not answer your question in that stream when you tried asking them the question? If you know what I'm talking about.
No, they didn't, and they started calling me a homophobic lady.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And if you guys don't believe me, I will provide the link of the stream in the description. Go to the time frame of, give me a minute, let me open the time frame link.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, that's fine. For context of what Cosmic is talking about, go to my previous stream that I did of the event, of CTC Productions. Go to the time frame of 58 minutes and 40 seconds. And you all know what Cosmic is talking about. But it really makes you wonder. Really makes you wonder. Like, Cosmic asked a very simple question and CTC kept dodging. And this is how they act. They are cowardly, spineless man-babies that refuse to hold themselves accountable or hold people that do stupid shit accountable. And I want to address something too. Don't fucking use a disability as an excuse when you're being confronted over doing something stupid like CTC did in my stream. Like, I'm sorry, like Flutterio. Let me ask you a question, Flutterio. I know Cosmic is out at the moment, but let me ask you a question, Flutterio. Do you think it's okay for someone to use their disability as an excuse when they dodge a question or refuse to answer a question?
No, not at all. It's like, the way I can answer that is, yes, sometimes people with disabilities can find it a little bit hard to understand certain questions, but this person had, they literally was like, as soon as people started telling them, hey, what you're saying is dumb, nope, straight away, boom. Right away, boom. Oh, I have a disability, I have Asperger's, whatever they had. No. If you have a disability, if you have Asperger's, etc., that should never be an excuse. That's not an excuse. It's never an excuse to use your disability as a means to get out of jail free.
Yeah. And since CTC used this as an excuse when they refused to answer a simple question of why they kept denying it, they are upset with me being mean to the community he is a part of. Oh, by the way, CTC had the audacity, as again, calling Cosmic a homophobic lady. Again, look at 58 minutes and 4 seconds in my CTC stream. What a way to come back stream for context about that.
Bonjour.
Hello, welcome back. And it's such a, what a way to, it shows how dumb he is by making himself look like a fool in my stream, because they deleted their comment about calling Cosmic a homophobic lady, which, again, Cosmic, it's still a stupid move for CTC to do, to delete the comment in the stream, but he still said it regardless. Calling Cosmic
The thing is, as well, I'm just going to go back to, in terms of using a disability, because I think they used autism as a means to excuse their behavior. No. It's not just that it makes you look bad, it makes others around you who have autism look bad.
I love being a homophobic woman.
And you're talking to somebody, and let's not forget, Toucan Sam has minor autism. And yes, he's on the spectrum, and I find that as an insult of using that as an excuse for your stupidity. It's not acceptable.
Who else is a homophobic woman? Give me a yes in chat.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'm the big homophobic woman.
Oh, my God. How does that make any sense? That makes no sense.
Ask CTC.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck if I know.
I know I've said this before, and I'm going to say this again. The emergency community needs to learn to take accountability and hold the people that are supposedly big in their circles accountable for their actions. If people in the said community do anything that is illegal or morally wrong, for example, you need to snuff it out. And let me clarify, by snuffing out, I mean you need to spread awareness. Make people aware of what they're doing, and making sure if there are younger people in that community, you need to keep them safe from these people. Pure and fucking simple. You need to make sure that people are safe from people like that. And actually hold the people that you supposedly look up to accountable for their actions. Speaking of CTC Productions, I think I've told you this, Cosmic and Flutterio. I got tapped on the shoulder a while back while I was at work. I received a tap on the shoulder on CTC's little community tab.
That one, yeah.
Here we go. That's it. I can't live with all of these guys' selfish, pathetic, hypocritical, and violent ways of treating me and the other users. I understand what I did was wrong, and I didn't mean to make things worse. We have all moved on from Ralphie now, and I really hope you stop being a bunch of bullies who harassed us for our past mistakes.
Who is being a bully?
Have you moved on from Ralphie, though? Because you're still mentioning Ralphie.
That's true. But
Who's
again,
being a bully, though?
We'll get into that in a minute. We'll get into that in a minute, Cosmic. But go ahead, Flutterio.
Have you got over Ralphie, though? Have you got over Ralphie? Because you came to a video discussing Ralphie to open your mouth.
Yep. But again, that's the problem with you people. While you do try to give us good criticism, and mind you, we all need that, you basically don't care about crossover spoofs. Yes, that is the right term we call them now. No, it's not. No, it is not.
So you Frankensteining clips that have nothing transformative within them is called splicing. It's not called spoofing. It's called splicing something together.
And that's technically copyright infringement, mind you. And you can't.
It is because the clips haven't been transformed in any meaningful way. All they have literally done is splice the clips together.
True, true. In general, and you don't even care about us. All you ever do is harass and abuse us because of our past mistakes. Even though we told you a million times, we have changed and moved on. But even when we tell you to stop, you still come back. Talk shit about us and even insult us by saying we all need reality checks. That's not being nice or helping you or us out with stuff. That's bullying and trolling at its lowest peak. And you know what? I'm done with you. I'm done with you all for good. You can bully, harass, and post nasty crap all you want about spoofing and crossovers in general. But at this point, I'm not going to bother, criticize, or try to change your pathetic and horrible actions ever Never, ever, ever again. Goodbye forever, you edgy, nasty jerks. Cornerstone, CTC Productions.
Somebody just doxed themselves.
Oopsies.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that and give these trolls that power to have your name?
Exactly. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he throws a tantrum all because of this individual's comment from Shan the Gamer 21. Agreed. I do not know where this comment is from, but it was in the screen cap in CTC's community tab. Agreed big time. Those spurky dumbass adventure team spoof creators should be ashamed of their selfishness and idiocy. All they do is ruin people's research of kids, shows, video games, and movies for other fans with their wikis. And they shit out a bunch of random butch movie clips with stolen audio, poorly written subtitles, unreasonable, overreacting bullshit, and multiple irrelevant characters and OCs were just repaints of official characters.
Now,
Where did they lie, though?
The creators themselves speak nothing but baby talk and think the world revolves around nothing but their obsessions for preschool cartoons too. They clearly know nothing about storytelling or even common sense. In short,
Now-
these spoofers and Pooh's Adventure fanatic creators seriously need reality checks. Go ahead, Flutterio.
now, I've just got something to say. This person obviously was referring to a singular person. That person being Ralphie. It's very clearly obvious because that's Ralphie's behavior. It's not behavior that everybody does, but it's very, very, very close to Ralphie's behavior. So this person, you were talking about Ralphie, so why are you, CTC Productions, getting upset about that? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's just Ralphie.
Yeah, and CTC, if these things are so triggering to you to the point where you've made this post, maybe you should consider just not looking at these posts and not defending someone who obviously doesn't care about you back. Also, Bacon wishes to join us.
I mean, yeah. Hang on.
Like,
Can we react to that one Dylan video afterwards as well?
we
I
will.
mean, yeah, we can. Give me a minute.
Like, a very good example is if, like, we all know that this was targeted towards anybody who was associated with Ralphie or even Ralphie themselves. If you have moved on from Ralphie and you, like, their initial comment on the first stream was cringe, why are you going out and defending it? Why are you going out and defending very things? It's supposed to be against.
What? I cannot find Bacon's contact thing. Do you have them in your
Hold
contacts?
on, I'll add him
go
as
ahead.
a friend.
Go ahead.
Add contacts. Where's the chat? Oh god, I forget how to do this. Oh, settings, the little cog. Okay. Add participants. Boom, boom. Adding contact to your conversation. There we go.
Alright.
Anyway. Should
my
be
God.
here in a
Can you move?
second.
Can you move? Thank you.
Bacon, if you're not here, and as you've just commented that in my Discord, well, guess what, bitch?
You're in.
Yeah. Anyways,
Bitch.
like this, like I'm sorry, CTC. Congratulations, you're just proving mine and everyone's point that the adventure community is just a bunch of man babies that cry crocodile tears when people call you out or criticize your community. You state that's bullying or being trolls.
Hey, bitch, how
By
you
the-
doing?
Hey, Bacon, how's it going?
Hey, Bacon.
Let me tell you something real quick. Making copy paste versus a movie with different movies is not spoofing. It is technically copyright infringement, as Cosmic said earlier. It is basically, oh my god, it's basically you haven't even
It's
transformed.
splicing clips
Yeah.
together with no sustenance and no valid transformation. They have not blurred this content. They have not gone over and whatchamacallit, they have not edited it appropriately where it would fall under fair use. If Disney wanted to, they could go to each and every single one of their channels and copyright strike them.
True.
That's just my tea.
Yeah, it's uncreative and it's unoriginal. I'm sorry, use whatever creativity you possess to actually make something original instead of making something via stealing someone else's work. Like, come on now. Like, I'm sorry, like, again, as Flutterio pointed out, the individual that you made a community post about it wasn't focused on you. It was focused on somebody else. Like, what the fuck? You're just mad at random people from your community that sees major issues in the community. And how about this? Maybe next time, buddy, read the comments carefully before you throw a temper tantrum.
And it's telling that this was made either just before or just after your stream. It was made 2 days ago, was it not?
Yeah. And I think it is made after my stream. So I think you are sour, Toucan Sam.
I mean, I'd be happy to invite CTC. I mean, they're probably not watching at this point, but if they are somehow watching, I'd be open to having a conversation with them about all of this.
Yeah, well, like, by all means. And I agree, and I give consent to everybody in the chats to share this video around. Share it around in your social medias. I want this to be spread. And here's the thing, CTC and everybody else in the adventure community, and I'm going to say something real quick, and I am going to be a total asshole right now. If you cannot handle criticism on the internet, stay the fuck out of the internet and get an actual life and get a job and be productive. Don't go to people's random videos that are 4 years old and comment on videos that have nothing to do with the stupid community you're a fucking part of. Like, this is a fucking great way to come back from a 4-month hiatus. Really, it's such a good fucking way to come back. Like,
it seems that everybody who's gone off of gone off of being on hiatus is dealing with stupid things. I think I'm the only one who's dealt with something and actually got on positive reception out of it. Out of everybody that I know, like Keffel's returned and they've had their own thing with Xander Hall. Not to bring that up and like have that as the center, but like that's one person who's had a bad return to like YouTube. You've had a bad return to YouTube because of this adventure community stuff. I think I'm the only one who's legitimately had somewhat of a good return.
Okay, I want to go ahead and address an individual by the name of King Dragon Boy TV. Yes, this individual, King Dragon Boy. I've noticed you've been commenting on my channels 3 times last night. One time at 7:11, one at 8:11, and one at 8:41 p.m. Like, if you're new to the channel, I can understand that. But in the future, please don't repeat messages expecting me to respond. I'm a very busy man, and I can do my best to respond to you when I can. But please don't repeat the same messages over and over again, expecting me to respond. Like, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little rude right now, but I would greatly appreciate that if you don't do that, please. Don't do that. I want to apologize to my stream if I'm very aggravated right now. Judging by the tone of my voice, I'm aggravated as fuck. But please understand where I'm coming from. I've been dealing with the adventure community for the past 6 years now, and I'm getting to the point where my patience and my temper is at a fucking end. Like, I have been ignoring the community, but it's gotten to a point where I have received comment after comment from these people that in my own goddamn video comments that have nothing to do with the community. And I'm being civil. Please understand that I'm being civil the best I can. And I hope you all understand where I'm coming from and why I felt the need to make this stream. Since this issue has been continuing to the point that I just can't ignore it anymore. And it's gotten that bad that my patience and my temper is gonna be gone. And I will be a total dickhead. I'm sorry, but it is reality. There is so much that I can take. Go ahead, Flutter Rio.
Oh, no, I was going to say that, like, with all this happening, it kind of gives me the suspicion that Ralphie, I think they are hearing some of this. That's why people are coming after Ben. I do think that Ralphie is in some way looking at all these videos, being negative about it. Sorry, Ralphie, you're just going to have to live with it.
Hi, Ralphie.
You're cringe. Yeah, stop being cringe, Ralphie. And stop sending white knights towards Ben because you're upset.
Hold on, real quick. If you are watching this, Ralphie, if you have an issue with me, say it to my fucking face.
Yeah,
be a fucking
come
man.
and have a
say
chat
it to my
with Ben.
fucking face. I'm open to have a chat with you. The door is open. We can talk on Discord. Doors open.
Also, for those of you, and I'm going to put this in my own in the Skype chat right now. For those of you who might be interested, I am starting a new YouTube channel. Sorry to plug myself here, but I want to try and keep drama stuff somewhat active. And alienating those people. So if you want to go to that channel, it's called Cosmics Fae Glen. That's KOSMIKSFAEGLEN. Sorry, I had to put that out there because I know a lot of my subscribers watch you and they're into the drama stuff. So I'm probably going to keep the drama stuff there. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Am I dead?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you.
I was like, Ben's gone quiet. Did I upset him? But
No. I don't know why, but my throat. I'm not sure if you all can tell by my tone of my throat. Like, it's getting harsh right now. Is because
Ralphie,
I fucking
have
screamed.
some warm water. Warm water.
I'm agitated, class. Like, low key, when I was working on the patio, I screamed at the top of my goddamn lungs. That's how fucking frustrated I am. Like, that's how fucking agitated I am at this point. My patience is at an end. And I'm done trying to, doing my best to be civil here, but these idiots right here, like CTC Productions, and this fucking Notice Me Senpai bullshit, it's starting, like, my patience is at an end. And the fact that they're upsetting...
I just want to know this, bro.
Go ahead. Who
is this guy anyways? I have no idea who he is.
Which one?
Like, I don't know, what's his name again? Like this production individual
CTC.
guy?
CTC Productions.
Yeah,
They
you.
basically made a post a few days ago. Okay, I'll explain. Hold on. I'll explain. So, CTC Productions made a post about half a week ago at this point. Ben responded via making a stream. This person came into Ben's chat, and when I specifically, and I'm going to go over my specific version of it, when I asked them how was Ben inciting hate and harassment, this person said, I don't want to talk to the homophobic lady. Bear in mind I'm trans.
Oh my god, guys, Cosmic's homophobic.
And then they made their post just after, I assume, just after Ben's stream, saying that's it, blah, 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 blah.
So
they're
is
very
this another
bitter.
retard? Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm not surprised, honestly. Like, I mean, we're talking about a community that fills them all with a bunch of crossover stuff. So then again, I'm not really surprised that, you know, they're coming after Benny Boy, because Benny Boy used to make those type of content.
And
I'm
again,
correct.
you're correct in that. Again, looking back to it, I'm not proud of being part of that community. I'm not proud of
But
it.
Ben, you should be proud of yourself.
What do you mean? I
You
should
got
be proud of
yourself
myself.
out
You
of
should be
that
proud of yourself that you
community.
made those masterpieces. Like, it's a masterpiece, Ben.
No, but for real, you
boosting
got yourself
confidence
out
like,
of that community. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
true.
Anyways,
That's
I'll be right
true.
back.
That's true. I got myself out of that community because I actually grew a fucking brain, and I realized that this is not reality. This is not reality. I need to actually get a job and get an actual life.
Oh my god.
Like, again, I do not want to resort to being an ass. Real quick, I don't want to resort to that. But it is getting to, like, again, it's getting to the point that
You
I will
think
lose
you've
my
been
patience and resort to
restrained so
being an
far?
ass. Oh, no.
You think you've been
I'm
restrained so
no,
far?
no, in the stream, I'm not. And it's, like, I can't stress this enough. Like, I'm sorry. I can't stress this enough. Like, this is literally a... Like, oh my god. I'm gonna say this to the FHG community has not changed. And unless something is done about it, it will continue to be a toxic community. And if need be, I will still call it out, if need be. And if you people in that community cannot take the criticism or accept how the world works, or just not, if you refuse to handle the truth, then stay the fuck off the internet. And stay sour. People call you out of your toxic support. The toxicity you support. Like, you're just bad as that toxic person you're defending. And to those who defend Ralphie or any other toxic individuals in the community in general, I'm just gonna say this. Fucking piss off. Stay sour, stay bitter. I don't give a fuck anymore. Stay fucking sour. And again,
The problem is,
I was just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I know this may sound a bit mean and a bit rude about this whole situation, but personally for me, I don't really take these guys seriously because like, okay, if you just like think about this, right? Like, does this make like these like weird crossover things and about these like cartoon characters like from different
Bacon.
shows and crap? And then they put themselves into it, or they put different characters from different shows, and be like, "Yo, guys, this is this character as this character, and this is my OC in that thing," and they ship themselves that with the character too. So I was like, personally, I don't really, I just,
but Bacon, here's the
I
problem.
don't think it's really weird
But
personally.
the thing is, the people in that community keep coming to my channel for like they keep commenting on random videos of my channel that have nothing to do with the Avengers community, man. That's the problem. Like it's gotten that bad to the point I have to delete these comments for 6 years now. It's been like this for 6 years, and it's starting to get to the point that my patience is at an end. And go ahead, Floterio, you were trying to say something. Go ahead.
Just have to warn somebody about the constant name dropping of somebody that we don't know in your YouTube channel comments. Sorry.
oh no, you see, what I was going to say is, in terms of everything, if the only person who you can blame for the problems in this community is the very person who started most of this, who started this campaign, Ralphie. If you have a problem and you think that this community is bad, then go and talk to Ralphie. Go and at Ralphie. Go to his videos and tell him just how bad he's made the community. Don't go to Ben when Ben's only points out, hey, this is what's happening. Go to the person who is the very problem. Go to the person who is the very problem and tell them. Don't tell Ben, tell Ralphie.
Or anyone else in that community that is showing toxic behavior, and hold them fucking accountable. Pure and fucking simple. Again, I'm sorry if I'm being aggressive right now, but you all have to understand where I'm coming from right now. My patience is at its end right now. Anyone else who wants to say their final statements before we have to stream react? We're gonna react to Dylan's fucking video.
Dylan, what video? What?
You'll see soon, but anyone else?
I got something to say.
Go ahead.
It's really funny. I want to like bring a bit of lighthearted to the stream. Cause I don't want to be disturbed.
Okay.
You know, we don't need to take everything seriously. I want to say something really funny. Ralphie's my best friend. I love him.
Oh my god. Oh my
Ralphie's my bestie.
Ralphie, if
Ralphie's
you're
is
watching
my
the
bestie.
stream,
King
can you
Dragon
make
Boy,
me
get timed out.
I love them so much. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest supporter.
God. Okay, King Dragon Boy, you keep repeating this stuff over and over again. I'm sorry, but you're on
They have been
timeout.
timed out.
Okay, thank you.
I put them in timeout for 5 minutes. That should suffice. If it happens again, I'm hiding them.
Okay. Give me a second.
Y'all get one warning. That should be enough.
Yep. That's your only one warning and only warning you'll get. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna find the video that I was shit. Fuck.
I might ask Buzzy a very special question.
Oh, yes, please.
He's a very special person, after all.
Oh, Buzzy is funny. Like, I mean, if he wants to do my voice, an impression of me, like, I'm more than welcome to if his voice is fine.
Yeah, when he's not being racist.
Wait, what?
Have you not heard his Asian accent?
Ben, how'd you not? Ben,
How
how
do
do you
you-
not know that Buzzy's been making racist
Girl.
comments? Have you not seen the Kim stuff you always say about Kim?
Oh, yeah, right, I forgot, right. Toucan Sam moment, class. Toucan Sam moment. Oops. Oopsies.
Am I late by any chance? I'm just now seeing this. I believe we're moving on to a different topic now, but if you want to catch up, you can use the rewind feature, or use the red button thing when you do the video timeline thing, and you can just scroll back through.
I was just gonna say this. So, how's your day, Cosmic?
It's amazing, Bacon. I had a wondrous idea of making a drama channel.
Oh, that's fantastic, Cosmic. I can't wait for the
I
lovely
know.
tea that you'll be spilling soon.
I can't wait to make a video on Buzzy Stalker. Oh, so true, so real.
But what about our bestie, our lovely Canadian Teen Kim? What about him?
Oh God!
That's a good idea. That is a good idea, actually.
Why?
I'm sure
Buzzy wants to
Kim will
join
have a
us.
field day with your video.
It's probably because I
I'm
told
pretty sure
everybody that he was a
Marco
racist.
will just on Christmas morning, Marco will be calling Kim and be like, "Yo, Kim, Cosmic
there
doing
you
a new
go.
video on you. You gotta make a new video, man." You'd be like, "Oh yeah, Cosmic has been slandering me on." She even called the police
Wow,
on.
Christmas morning.
She called the
Wow.
police on me.
I mean, judging by the fact that the police report actually worked and they did visit his house. Uh-huh.
Alright, class. I'm not sure
Ben,
if you. Yes.
Buzzy's
I
got
got
a
a
stalker
suggestion
yet.
after.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What?
Ben,
What?
we should after this whole boring ass reaction, we should do like a fun like for like a little party stream since it's the summer, and we can react to all these good videos. I got some really nice videos we could react to.
Oh my God.
Shut up.
Trust me, I know. I got my sauce. I got my
To everybody commenting, if it's Brandon, no, it's somebody
No.
else. Buzzy, can you tell everybody who's been stalking you?
Huh?
I think. Can you
Oh,
tell
Buzzy,
everybody who's
welcome to
been
the
stalking you and
chat.
trying to
Oh,
dox you?
yeah, fucking Joseph Morley. Yeah, that's spastic.
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, disclaimer, that
He's
man
here.
put his own name out there. Anyway, no, he's not. I just said that you have a stalker as
I'm
well.
just-
Ben,
Oh,
let's go
yeah,
on to this
yeah,
lovely,
that's
juicy
fine, yeah.
video.
Sorry, I was just reading
Also, check your
something
Discord
from.
messages.
I was just reading something from Spill My Rose. I've had Pose Adventures idiots steal my artwork as their spoof of Disney's Hercules, and they stole my friend's OCs without their permission.
Where is this comment?
Where's this
It's
coming?
from Spy Melrose. It's from Spy Melrose under Ruben the
Spy
Friction
Melrose.
Practice. This is just wild.
Oh shit.
Credit the source to get permission, or you
Yeah.
don't just get it in general.
Bro, what the hell is who is Ben Mars on Flutterio? Who?
That's Dylan. Okay, class. For context, as you all know, in my recent video about
as
Dylan.
far as I'm aware.
Okay, for those who have not seen my video about Dylan, who has been stalking Finn Arts and Maddie Arts and a few other women on Twitter, refusing to take no for an
Oh!
answer, and doing a lot of stupid
Oh,
shit.
him. Okay, all right. My memory. Thanks for jogging my memory.
Alright, so
Oh, yeah,
shall
that
we?
counts.
Yep, shall we? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, have you all grab your popcorns, ibuprofen, and headache pills?
Yeah, sure. Let's just watch this
I
already.
guess the paracetamol.
What about you, Flutterio? Do you have ibuprofen or pills? Because what we're about to watch, because your name is mentioned in this video too, I think you and I are gonna have some ibuprofen.
Ben.
Yes. Yes.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it. It's
Okay.
Could be fucking babbling now, I imagine.
All right. Let's continue. Let's start the video.
All right.
Oh God.
That is such a flattering camera angle. I can see all three chins.
I don't like
Lads.
this camera angle. It makes me
Lads, look at his.
feel promising.
Hold on, real quick. This class,
Confronting.
hold on. This class is the face of the one who refuses to take no for an answer and has been stalking fit arts, matty arts, and a lot of women, saying that he wants to put them in orange jumpsuits.
He looks like a
Yeah,
fucking egg with a Shaun the Sheep haircut.
Go ahead.
Dude, why is his head shaped like a potato?
This is a lovely view. Hold on. This is a lovely view of all three.
Oh
of this
my
ship.
god.
Did seeing Kim and Marco had a
Holy
baby?
Oh god. Oh my god.
Hold on.
I am not going to
hold on.
comment. I am not going to comment.
Oh,
CTC
CTC is in
Productions
the
is in the
room. Hello, CTC Productions.
Are they the real? Are they the real ones?
I'm gonna
though?
check. I'm gonna
That's
check.
the team.
Nope, that's them. Cosmic,
No.
it's them. Cosmic, it's them.
That's
Go to channel. It is. Hi CTC. I'm the homophobic lady. How are you? Can I have your autograph,
Where the fuck
please?
is he?
I'm the homophobic woman.
Hey, CTC,
Okay,
you got no
okay.
dick, asshole. Your fucking mother's dead. Ha ha ha, bitch.
Wait, so you're the person Ben's been
Yeah,
rambling
CTC's
about.
the one who called me a homophobic woman. Hi.
Cosmic, you are homophobic. Be quiet.
I am. I hate myself.
So are
You're
you,
right.
Bacon.
Alright, but
Hey,
let's
CTC, is your
continue.
cock falling off?
CTC, do you know of Alfred the Ghost Train? I think he's your long lost friend.
Oh my god.
No, that's Timothy the Ghost Train, Cosmic.
Oh my god.
oh god.
my
Alfred's
God.
breathing.
So, okay, I'm gonna resume the video right now. Let's continue.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Imagine what this
Oh.
guy's house smells like.
Shh, shh, shh. Let's hear if we can hear him talk.
I get the thing. Please tell me he talks. Does he talk?
Please.
Good day.
Okay, what is he waffling about?
Is he having a wank or something?
I don't know, but this video is supposed to be about me and Ben and why they didn't like us. So please explain why you didn't like me.
Because Flutterio, you rejected him on a date.
Yeah.
And Toucan Sam is being Toucan Sam.
No,
I think Sophie's
you're just busy sipping for Flutterio 24/7. So be quiet.
Your pulse has
You-
come to
you-
my
hold on,
attention
hold on,
that
hold
I'm
on,
in
hold on.
pickaxe.
Hold on. CTC
Alright.
Productions says, I'm sorry about that now, and now I'm feels. No, you're not, CTC Productions. No, you're not. You're only sorry because you got called out. So please shut the fuck up and stop saying that you're sorry now. You're only sorry because you got fucking caught. So shut the fuck up and hold yourself accountable for your fucking actions.
Your fucking birth certificate was an apology letter from the fucking condom factory, you spastic.
Like, Blue X, yeah. Why? Explain to me why you don't like us. In something, say something, do anything.
Yeah, please. Please.
He's fucking dead inside.
Yep. Okay, let's all keep it down and let's just see if he starts speaking or not.
You'd like to know.
Is he cross-eyed?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! You can hear me.
Oh,
Sorry.
shh, 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 shh.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say, is he moss-eyed? I'm like, what? Moss-eyed?
No, I said cross-eyed.
Oh, for some reason, I'm like, I can imagine him growing moss in his eyes. I'm like, what? Anyway, no. Is he saying anything? Because I'm not hearing anything.
I think he's a product of incest, but whatever.
Is it me or is he not saying anything?
No, he's not saying
Tell me.
anything.
I thought
Say
this
He must have
had a
was
stroke or
fuck you,
something.
damn. He's gonna flash on YouTube.
I hope not.
Oh no, if he does that, nope, I'm exiting it out.
So CTC is still in your YouTube chat, by the way.
Oh, I'm aware and I'm reading it, and I'm gonna address that real quick. You're so sick of my shit, and you're sick of Buddy, how's calling the community you support a trolling?
Hi,
Like,
the
you're
homophobic
just
lady
sour.
wishes to speak with you.
Yep, stay sour, CTC Productions. Stay sour. I need your soul lake tears.
Fix your
for
fucking
the Soul Lake
dyslexia.
Taffy.
I mean, I would happen person because they have several issues with you. I'd like to have a call with this person, just me and them, because I believe I would be good at getting to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
Cause we keep you fucking battling like a fucking retard through the whole thing.
Also, why is Dylan cross-eyed? Nobody has answered this question.
I don't know.
It was an
He's a
accidental
product of incest,
question,
that's why.
but it's a
He's a-
question.
Don't
My
know.
question is, are they going to explain anything? Please tell me
No.
they're not going to sit in silence for this long and post this on YouTube.
He's
you can't.
fucking dead inside, just look at him.
You can't. You've got to
Every
be
time I
kidding
try
me.
to change your mind about me and stuff, you keep being a jerk and a bully about it. Honey, if I was bullying you, you wouldn't be here.
Same. Same.
If I were,
I think I'll
this is
change
what I
your
mean,
mind.
by the way, to everybody who's been watching the stream. I'm sorry to cut you off, Flattery. I promise this is just for an example. Every single time myself, Ben, Flattery, or anybody associated with our little circle goes to call someone out after they have provoked us, we are suddenly made out to be the bully. This
And the
is what
bad guy.
people do when they cry bully. Yes, they try and make us out to be the bad people. CTC, I have just offered you a call with me one-on-one where none of these other people speak, and if they speak, I will slap them. With me and you, you can go to my channel to verify if I shout or not, because I don't shout. At all in terms of speaking with people. You can go into my channel, and verify that. I would love to have a call with you, but what you have just done is say that we're all bullies when I have just offered you a call. And we're not bullies. Anyway.
Has he said anything yet, Ben?
No,
'Cause
he
I'm
has not. No,
thinking-
he's not. I'm trying to listen to no. I'm not hearing nothing. He's just staring at the camera like an idiot.
Cool.
Stupid
I
dog,
always
like.
want to waste time. Cool.
If he doesn't talk after the 5-minute mark, I'm exiting out.
King
because- I'm
Dragon
sorry.
Boy for spreading misinformation, because I do not see, because you have gone on about King Tartarus too long, in my opinion, and you've not heeded the warning. I'm going to hide you from the channel. Thank you.
Bye, bitch.
CTC. It's fine.
Instead of
Also,
repeatedly
see-
asking us to cover this one topic when we have repeatedly said no, maybe you should take the warning after you're timed out.
Exactly.
Anyway.
He's not talking.
You don't know shit, CDC. You're a fucking retard. End of story.
Okay,
Just-
let's not go that far. I just offered
let's
them a
not.
voice call
Let's
with me
not.
one-on-one.
He is like
That's
he's
really
just
gonna,
fucking, like,
yeah, but that's really gonna
he's
attract
probably
him to come
fucking
into call with
shitting
me,
that he's
isn't
on
it?
top of the world. He's not on top of the world. He's nothing.
Nobody said that he was on top of the world.
No, nobody said
Well,
that.
he's acting like he is. He's acting like he is in here.
Yep. Okay.
Well, he's
Okay.
not, but I just
Hold
asked
up.
him if he wanted to call with
What
me.
do you think?
He's not-
So,
No, he has
This
not
week.
said anything. No, he has not spoken. And we're already at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. He has not said shit.
Oh, for
He's been
Christ's
staring
sake.
at the fucking camera, and it's getting annoying.
He must have had a fucking stroke or something.
Yeah.
Ben,
I mean, look at him,
Awful.
like, just
Huh?
Ben, scroll
Like-
forward on the video a little bit to see if he actually opens his mouth. Just please do it, because this is just painful now.
Hang on, let me just skip a little bit to see if he
oh my god, my
talks.
call now.
Skip, please.
fucking Shaun the Sheep haircut. Like, holy shit.
Come on, say something.
He looks so high.
Hold on, we just got another comment by CTC Productions. But come on, why are you all being a hypocrite and you still haven't answered me? Who's that motherfucker on the camera? if you scrolled back and you actually took your time to listen to that part, that person on screen is known as Dylan, also known as Klonoa, somebody who has been harassing women. If you had taken 2 seconds to go back about 5 or 10 minutes, you would have seen that. And you're calling me a hypocrite?
Yeah, nah. I don't appreciate that. Maybe next time, CTC, do your research.
Oh, actually, they've got
I get a
good point
fucking
about
dyslexia
them.
test as well because your
Oh my
spelling is
God.
garbage.
CTC, that is you. I have just verified that that comment that you have made is from you, because when I click go to channel, it is from you. So why are you acting two-faced?
Why you
You want
lying?
one thing, but then you're doing another thing.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Okay, no, you know what? He's not saying a damn thing, and it's getting fucking annoying.
Yeah, let's just leave this video. Yeah, let's just leave this video then. CTC, my call offer is still up there for you, and I can personally assure you that every single one of these people, other than me and you, will be speaking in this. Will be muted. Sorry, when me and you speak.
Oh, hang on. Jupiter Casper says, I just scrolled through the whole video. He doesn't say anything. So, Dylan, why the fuck would you make a video and not say shit at all?
That's it. I'm leaving. Okay, then, girl. Bye.
Bye, pussy. You're a thank you for. Hang on, CTC. If you're leaving, thank you for proving my point that you're a bunch of man babies
How
that
old is
refuse to
he?
handle confrontation.
He's
How old is
19.
he?
He's 19.
He's
He's an
19.
adult. He's a young adult.
Girl, as
Okay,
somebody
well-
who is 4 years older than you, I'm gonna give you some advice, mama. Grow up.
Right, so
Yeah,
he's
clean your
leaving
house as well, you
now.
fucking
Okay.
bastards.
Bye, bestie.
How
Like-
are you gonna
Bye.
refuse a call offer like that?
You see, class, this is what I'm talking about. The fact that CTC is leaving, refuses to take Cosmic's offer to have a one-on-one talk, and lying, saying that that wasn't him, commenting, calling us hypocrites, shows that him and his little community he's a part of are a bunch of man fucking babies that refuse to handle confrontations. So CTC, do me a fucking
I'm an
favor.
adult, you fucking piece of garbage. I never said that you
Oh, we
weren't.
never said that. We never
Miss
said
Ma'am. I never said that you weren't. Maybe if you were to clear your ears out and actually use your brain, you would have understood that I simply told you to grow up, because mentally you seem stunted, and that's not me trying to drag you. That's just my honest opinion about you, honey. That is just my honest opinion. If you want to have a talk,
Oh,
I
now
will
he
give
wants to
you
have a
my
talk.
Discord.
Okay.
I will give you my Skype, because Ben is, using Skype
By
for
all means.
his own reasons.
Are we
Mm.
really
And,
doing this? Oh, are we really doing
I don't
this?
mind doing
No, I
it.
don't mind it. Hold on.
We
Real
can
quick.
go ahead, like,
Hold on.
we can
Hold
fuck 'em
on.
up.
Hold
Or
on.
you can fuck
Oh.
Ground rules. Ground
I-
rules. Hold on.
God.
Ground rules. This is gonna be between Cosmic and this individual.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm gonna be muted. Everyone else in this call is gonna be muted. Unless we are told otherwise, then we can unmute and say our piece. Pure and simple.
Yeah.
So are we all in agreement on this?
Yeah.
And if I
Whatever.
Hold on.
Whatever.
Hold on.
What is my Skype username? How do I check this?
Go ahead, Flutterio, you were saying something?
and if I need to leave the call when at any point, then am I allowed to do so? Because
No, you're allowed to do so. It's okay.
Sure.
You're tired?
it's
Of course you're allowed to leave.
it's just that I don't know what time I really want to sleep today, because tomorrow I don't want to upset your stream, but it's my funeral for my mother tomorrow, and I don't know when I really want to go to sleep. So
All right.
Hold on.
Fair enough.
Let me read this. That's understandable, and I hope I get to you eventually. But when you just said about us being retarded is too. None of us said that.
I never said that.
I never said that. Have I, Flutterio Cosmic? Have I ever said that in this entire stream?
no.
No.
So
I have
don't
not said
hold
that.
on. No.
Fella.
Don't put words in my
Fella.
fucking mouth. Don't put words in our fucking mouths. I don't appreciate that. Go ahead, Bacon.
I was just gonna say nobody said that. I don't know why you're just assuming things, but I
Yeah.
feel like you need to just realize that Glitter bro, you gotta chill out, you know. It's not the end of the world.
And you're saying that you chat. Why not talk now? We can talk now. Why not now?
Is that the real him? Is that the real him?
You just man
I
babies.
Yes,
was
it
just
is.
gonna suggest that we have like some.
Oh,
We should laugh
hold
at some
on, hold
videos,
on.
but
Now he's claiming we're man babies. Okay, if we're man babies, if we're man, like, says the person that throws a temper tantrum in the community tab over someone else's comment that had nothing to do with you. That it was focused on someone
Okay, this
else.
is my Skype name.
Ben, stop
Yeah.
throwing a tantrum.
I ain't throwing a temper tantrum, I'm just
You
stating
man,
facts.
baby.
Oh no, I'm throwing a man
Okay,
child baby.
CTC,
Oh,
if you could
no.
add me, my Skype name, as I have found out, is that, unfortunately. I should have a profile picture of a blue pony with purple hair and some glittery wings at the bottom left. Feel free to add me on Skype so we can get this over with.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, you know, after this whole like cosmic with this silly goofball, I was gonna say we could have like a fun, like, you know, we could watch some videos and that just to laugh at some like idiots.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I might make
Get
a.
rid of
Not
just watch the
always have to
shits.
take everything seriously because
Mhm.
I agree. Like
So,
there should be
like,
like
just,
some
like,
kind
you
of
know,
balance,
just
you know.
Yeah, I
yeah,
might.
like,
Go ahead, Bacon.
yeah, whatever, Buzzy. I'm just saying.
You know, like
But don't get me wrong. It's understandable why y'all are pissed. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, you know, it doesn't really hurt if we can have a bit of fun.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, here's the thing. In the future, I might try to experiment. You all know my Fire Talk with Lightsaber videos, right? I've been improving a little bit, especially with the glowing effects, with the, making it like it's actually in the film itself. You know, the Fire Talk with the Lightsaber 3.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to experiment with other films. Maybe I'll try the Secret of Nim sword fight with the lightsabers. I don't know. I'll experiment and we'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
CTC Productions, I am waiting for you to add me on Skype. If you have any issues revolving around my username or trying to access my Skype in terms of adding me as a contact, feel free to let me know so that I can try and fix it.
Hold on. Yes, I did call. I said the community itself are acting. The people that are part of the community
Wait,
are
hold
man
on.
babies.
Cosmic.
Go ahead.
Cosmic, I was gonna ask you a question. If you have like a drama channel, well, that means you can archive all your deleted videos from your main channel that were previously
I already
gone.
deleted. I already deleted and re-uploaded the ones that I wanted to. We should either talk or try to discuss the problem at hand, why I'm in trouble again despite changing my behavior and thoughts on you,
Nobody's
and why
bullying
you were
you.
bullying me again. I will repeat,
Bullying?
but I have
I don't even know who you
specifically
are till now. What
given.
you mean?
I have specifically given him. Let me just emphasize it. I have specifically given him my Skype username. He can talk to me through Skype. You want to talk about this? Add me on Skype. My message should be there in terms of the live chat.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Nobody's bullying you. And I was clarifying. I address. You say you call us
No,
man
I'll get to
babies.
that little comment
Go
when I
ahead.
have a talk with him.
All right, we
Because
will.
that comment is uncalled for.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Bullying.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, God
Oh
Almighty.
my
Imagine
God,
bullying if it
Cosmic.
hit
Like,
him in the
Stop
face.
cyberbullying.
There's a significant difference between cyberbullying.
We are right.
Bullying victims, Cosmic. How could you?
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Bacon, I will slap you.
Oh my God.
Cosmic, there's multiple evidence of you cyberbullying people. How could you?
I mean, Fluttery
will
on Cosmic.
slap you.
Fluttery on Cosmic. I'm a bully now. Toucan Sam a bully now. When did this happen? Did hell freeze over when this happened? Did the imps
Probably.
finally escape?
It's not bullying if people are giving you constructive criticism. It's also
Yeah.
not bullying if
Yes, on
they are.
Skype, that's fine. I'll try to talk to you about it, but not at the moment because I'm busy. But the only
Busy with what?
the only time this is gonna happen is now,
Yeah,
because otherwise this is pretty much an irrelevant
I don't
conversation.
think.
exactly.
I don't think he's gonna do it now. He's just gonna
If
make
you're
a bunch
so
of
because-
busy, you wouldn't be commenting
He's a
on
pussy.
YouTube Live right now.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
that's why I want to point that out. If you're so busy, why are you here? Why are you in this chat? That's not you being
Exactly.
busy. And quick question, busy with what? Making copy and write paste videos? That is splicing? That's not being busy. I can give you a good example
he's
being
just
busy.
I have sent you in terms of the live chat, and I will post it again. My Skype username. You can add me on Skype. I will add you into the group chat after you add me as a contact on Skype. Maybe that didn't sync through the first 2 times, but there you go.
Precedent.
Anyways, I'm gonna send some videos, so give me a moment.
Also, can I
Just
give
to
some
light
context
the
on what
mood.
Cosmic saying the all me being stalked beforehand, because that was
Yeah,
mentioned
send me
earlier. So.
send me everything you have on that person.
No,
on
I'm just saying,
Discord.
like, can I just say it verbally here on the live stream, or that would just be not allowed here?
Sure,
Because...
but afterwards send me all of the stuff that you have
Okay,
on
yeah,
that
that's,
man.
yeah.
Give me context to everything, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, this all started off in 2021, where this lad named Joseph Morley, he commented on my old discussion page when YouTube used to have discussion pages, and he basically commented, "Go take your hit and kill yourself, you fagtard." And I saw that, and I sent it to a friend of mine who was big on Twitter at the time in the Thomas the Tank Engine community for going against discussing maggots like Joseph, and he roasted the shit out of them, and I was like, too emotionally, unstable to do it at the time because I was just scared shitless, during the COVID-19 lockdown. So he went at him, and he basically just fucking called him someone, every name of the book, pointing out how disgusting he is. And even before this shit happened, he was on Twitter as well. Like Joseph was known on Twitter for doing something to do with telling someone who had depression that he would have to block them for expressing their suicidal tendencies, and that he doesn't tolerate followers who are suicidal. And he followed up with a tweet saying that he's not encouraging the person to. Yeah, no. Like the comments to me was after the thing to that person on Twitter. Like that was soon was after. So he basically fucking shot all over his own point in that one sense, saying that he's not encouraging people to commit suicide. Yet when he fucking does that, he shits all over his own logic. So what transpired was me getting my confidence back just to fucking fight against him and just expose him for that stuff on his old DeviantArt account, which is just defunct now as of 2023, I think. And we went back and forward. He kept telling me, he's saying he thought I told him to, he said, I thought I told him to go kill herself. Just
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Buzzy, but I want to say welcome to Mr. Wraith, because they said YouTube recommended this stream to them. Well, I'm surprised that YouTube made my stream recommended to you. Welcome to the stream. If you want,
I thought YouTube shadow banned me.
Okay. Anyways, if you want context of what this stream is about, Mr. Wraith, I really recommend you rewind the stream a little bit. And once you catch up, just come to the current time frame, okay? But again, welcome to the channel, and I hope you like this stream. Thank you for joining.
So can someone check that I put my Skype username in the actual YouTube live correctly?
You did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did.
You did.
So CTC,
yeah,
Cosmic is waiting. Hold on. CTC, the door is open for you right now. I'm giving you this opportunity to have a one-on-one talk with Cosmic.
This is the only chance he's gonna get, so we better take it up. Otherwise, I'm
sorry.
She's not gonna.
I'm sorry to misgender you by accident. If I did, I apologize. She's giving you the opportunity right now to have a chat with her. Everyone in this call is gonna be muted. It's gonna be between you and her. I'm telling you this right now. You have an opportunity to speak in stream, and I suggest you take it, because this is the only once-in-a-lifetime, one-time chance to have a discussion with the people you have issues with. Go ahead. Continue on, Buzzy. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, that's fine. What the fuck was I going to say? I eventually got into his Joseph's brother's server, but even before that happened, his brother messaged me on DeviantArt asking why am I doing this, and I explained everything to him, saying if you're a really good older brother, then you would tell your brother not to do this stuff whatsoever. You would not encourage him to do the stuff that he's been doing, and he fucking just had his fingers in his ears the whole time, refusing to actually listen to my advice. So I thought, okay, he's just they're just fucking bad apples, and that's it. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna get another fucking piece of the action and just post everything in his brother server, so that any sane person there would actually see that they're fucking disgusting maggots. No same person in his old Discord server. And eventually, some friends of mine decided, okay, we're just gonna fuck around with these guys just because they're like fucking local material, they're like Christian fucking material, and they get some good reactions from pretend to be fucking fake characters from the Opie and Anthony show that Jim Norton's characters, and they fucking Joseph and his brother fall for it, and then eventually his brother closes on the server with a final message before he closes it with the end of the message saying, this is why we cannot have nice things, and he fucking closes the server. So we in another server, me and my guy, we fucking confront his brother, and we fucking just go at him and just fucking roast the shit out of him. And he makes some snide remarks saying people like us are the reason why he doesn't have a job. And he asks my guy a question: were you beaten by your father when you were a young one? And he fucking my guy went off on him for mentioning his dad because personal shit that I don't want that I'm not gonna fucking mention because it is personal shit. So I went off on the guy. I fucking just point out how stupid his voice is because he has a fucking cartoony voice. He sounds like fucking Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. So I fucking roasted the shit out of him, and we fucking just went backwards and forwards the whole day. And like the point of that call was just to fucking get Joseph on the call so I could fucking have a one-on-one with him and just fucking get my 2 cents out of him. And then eventually, when I shared a video of that in the old server, Bacon got the idea to fucking just decide to fuck around with the guy and just decide, okay, let's kick it up a notch. Let's just mess around with this lad and see what we can get out of him. And eventually, around July of 2022,
by the way, he actually fell for it too.
Yeah, around 2022, Bacon made a fake server with Rebel's help. I shared the stuff with Cosmic Rebel and Bacon. We were pissing ourselves laughing at how shit his fucking artwork was, and we fucking just got Joseph in a phone call. Sorry, in a call, and Bacon convinced him that I was reformed and stuff like that. I dropped everything. But then when I fucking got on the call with Joseph, when I got on the call with Joseph and he fucking just explain himself. I asked him the question, what was going on in your brain when you were sending that fucking tweet to the press when he was like,
I was misunderstood. That was why. So, yeah.
Did you not think for 1 second? Did you not think for 1 second to ask that question? Do you want to talk to me about it in private? Did at no point did that thought ever cross your mind? You fucking spastic. It's like,
yeah, I didn't have a brain. I thought someone ever did that against that.
Yeah, you fucking so no. As well as that, why would you fuck?
My comment.
I did.
Somebody's pinned
I
it.
did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
Oh.
Okay.
So CTC.
So I was gonna say I didn't pin it.
I did.
Yeah.
So CTC could know your Skype name. So CTC Productions. Again, if you want to know Cosmic's Skype name, I pinned it for you. It's not that difficult to add someone on Skype. It's a quick process to do. I don't know. I don't understand how difficult it is for you to add someone on Skype.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna. I hate to be that. I hate to be that person. I'm giving him a chance to prove
me wrong. I'm giving him a chance to prove us wrong.
I know, but
anyway,
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Anyway, the conversation kept going, and
I
then
don't really think you should waste your time on him. He's not gonna do it.
Yeah. Anyway, the conversation went on, and I asked him the question, why did you decide to fucking comment on my page telling me to kill myself? And he said,
I can't stand trolls. They're everywhere. They always come like a man-child with a train fish. So,
and I fucking asked him, do you not see your Twitter page? And Bacon asked the question, do you have an obsession with Amy Rose? And he's like,
well, yes, but I don't tell you shit about myself, at all. I mean, besides, I'm quite happy with her being with Sonic and all. I'm quite happy being single.
And I asked, then why did you fucking tweet about her constantly on your fucking page?
She's just my favorite character.
Just making up fucking bullshit on the spot. And then when I fucking just tell him that my lad will fucking meet him someday and fucking have a one-on-one with him, he's like,
he threatened to hurt my brother.
And I was like, fucking I was ready to snap his neck because it was just fucking making me so mad. So 1 hour later, we fucking just, me, Bacon, and Rebel, and Avery, we get into a call with his brother again. And, we just try to fucking just reason with his brother. But his brother, him, he's not budging. And eventually, when I was sharing the screenshots of, Joseph telling me to kill myself and the tweet to that depressed person, his brother was like,
as the old saying goes, Once blood is in the water, you can't just wring it out.
And, you know, that was, like, already the fucking final straw for me. So I was, like, ready just to... But then, like, you know, fucking Rebel just took over and asked him, like, you know, has he apologized once to us? And I said, no, he hasn't. So, you know, we were just commenting saying, like, yeah, this is fucked up. Like, you know, he should just show some remorse. And, you know, fucking... The brother snapped. He's like,
look, why can't I just apologize on his behalf?
And, like, you know, that was fucking Rebel's chance just to go off and make fun of him for being, you know, fucking showing no remorse for his actions. And then I fucking, like, he went off on fucking Bacon the Rebel, and I fucking took over and was like, the only person you should talk to me about this is me. And, you know, we just fucking shared our two pieces together and just criticized fucking Joseph's ability not to feel any fucking remorse for his actions. And then I fucking snapped at the guy when he said,
look, please, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
And I fucking made a remark about, like, you know, them being 24 and 23 living with their mom and dad. So eventually that just transpired into, like, you know, their fucking patheticness. And I made some remark about, like, you know, if you really cared about your mother, then why don't you have a job right now? And he's like, well, I am searching for one, which obviously is just fucking bollocks, because, you know, if he was searching for one, then, like, you know, he'd be smart enough to actually, you know, not be on the call. He'd at least be smart enough to get a fucking CV in for his mother, because, like, obviously, like, you know, the excuse that his mother's, you know, fucking come to the age where she can't do things for herself. Like, that's just bollocks. So
that's pretty much basically.
Yeah, and then and eventually we got the guy to make his brother apologize to that person on Twitter.
Buzzy,
but, like, again, yeah.
Buzzy, I don't want to. I hate to say this, and I really don't want to sleep. I think you get the idea.
Bacon, it's
you have to
fucking
explain like the entire thing with Jesus Christ.
All right. I'll get to the crazy part. So that falls on, and then, like, we get into a call the next day with him and my guy and you're there, and I guess Cos
I think
there.
that was a polite way
chat.
of saying please don't speak. I think that was a polite way of it. That's not my words.
I know, like, but, like,
anyways,
he comes into the group chat on the call, and he fucking, like, unmutes, but he doesn't speak. And then when he hears my guy's voice, he just fucking dips immediately because he's afraid of him and he knows what he's gonna do to him. And eventually, my other friends, we get some more stuff on the guy. And what the fuck else happened? The guy makes a server, and we just, you know, criticize how disgusting it is. And then around December, I think, he was in a VR chat, and he was doing indecent acts of stuff with Thomas the Tank Engine models from some lad from Japan, and some of his furry friends from within Cardiff Vale College. And it was, and keep in mind, these were all in public servers. They were none of them were private. They were all in public servers where children could see him and his friends doing these disgusting acts of debauchery.
God.
It's just like fucking child endangerment. It's just fucked. Like,
I think that's quite enough for one day of.
Yeah, and then like the best part is that, like, he thinks he has my address, but he doesn't, and he fucking just names drop the address and posts a picture of the house on his Twitter page, thinking that my name is Patrick or Lyric. Like, he's like a fucking monkey if you give him a fucking machine gun. I swear. He is psychotic. Psychotic, I swear.
I was just gonna say, Betty boy, I got some videos we can watch.
I saw that, and no, I am not looking into his videos again. Fuck that shit. Yep. Are you trying to repeat this? Hold on, Bacon. Bacon, are you trying to repeat what happened last year? Are you trying to repeat what happened last year?
It just brings back memories.
That's a fun time.
No, I am not repeating what happened last year.
It's the start.
Girls,
come on, Ben.
Girls. I think the main focus of this stream has been lost in terms of.
Yeah. So CTC, hold on.
We were looking for CTC to join
and he's not here. So CTC,
he's not coming.
Yeah, I know he's not coming. So CTC, I'm gonna say this right now, because since you refuse to come into Skype chat. You had an opportunity to have a nice one-on-one talk with Cosmic. She even opened the window for you, and everyone in stream and every 31 viewers in this chat has heard us giving you an opportunity to come into this call, have a 1v1 call, and you refused to join in. So you just proved my point that you and everyone in the eventually community are spineless babies that refuse to handle
Oh,
confrontations.
I just got a message actually.
Oh,
Literally
let's
right
see.
now.
Let's see. Let's see. We shall see if you proved me wrong.
Is he actually like?
I'm
Is he
checking if
actually
this is
gonna
the
like
right
be a
person.
man and actually hop on call, or
He
he's just
says
gonna
yes,
be?
sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay.
Is he
Right,
actually
now I want
like?
everybody to shut up
Nice.
whilst
Alright.
this goes on, so
Alright.
everybody mute.
Alright,
Mute,
everybody.
mute, mute,
Go
mute.
ahead.
Thank
You fucking
you.
fight him.
Whatever, Cosmic. Whatever you say.
Yeah, exactly. It is whatever I say. Anyway, let's add you in. Boom. Right, I've added them to the conversation. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you're not called that, are you? Right. I'm audible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now
Yes.
stay quiet. Stay quiet. Right, as long as you can hear me, stay quiet. Oh, someone joined in. And then we wait. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm sorry about first off, before any of you complain about what recently happened over on YouTube, I like to apologize and I'm sorry. Again, what I did was wrong, and yes, I wasn't even thinking of what I was gonna say, so and what I just said was very offensive, and I'm sorry about that.
I mean that's fine. I asked you here because there is a question that you have not answered from the very first stream a few days ago, if you remember. Because as far as I am aware, in that stream chat, Ben was going on about a comment that you had made, if I remember rightly. Ben, feel free to fact check me on this. This is the one time I'll allow somebody to come in to this conversation, I promise, just in case I'm incorrect, so we can fact check me. But I believe you were saying that Ben was inciting toxicity and harassment / bullying. Am I correct on that?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, now shush. Right. So I want to know, where was Ben inciting harassment and bullying?
Well, he recently posted a video called "The Avenger Team Needs to Get a Life," and as much as I understand the concept that, again, the Avenger Team community has gone a little bit from this to that, and whatever from especially with Ralphie, if you definitely remember, he was definitely not what you would expect for being a good person. So yeah, he's very terrible. But thankfully, we have moved on from him. That was the point I was trying to get out with. But again, I did feel like what you said. I was mean to say this, but what you said about the Avenger Team community getting a life seems a little bit too far. It's a little bit outdated, if you know what I mean. I mean, yes, we do suffer from a little bit of problems whenever it be from recent connections with Ralphie and him getting pissy and getting us, make us look bad and whatever. And not only that, but we also have a bunch of. I recently got in trouble with a bunch of random trolls and basically a bunch of cyberbullies. Cyberbullies, or trolls as you like to call them, because again, they're I'm pretty sure their only business is them just being jerks and trying to force me or someone to get off the internet and get a life or something in the rudest way possible. And I'm sorry, but as much as I understand that, I don't want to, get into more. Thankfully, I did cut ties with that, and I am trying to move on. But the fact that the trolls are still like, or cyber bullies are still being like a bunch of dicks, I guess, are kind of unreasonable for me.
Right. So, I completely like I don't think I heard an answer to my question. This isn't being disrespectful, by the way. It's just I genuinely don't think I heard an answer to my question. I asked where Ben has incited harassment and bullying, and as far as I can tell from what you have just said, which was right at the beginning, it was from his video title. Is that what the answer was?
Yes, the video title, because the Avengers team community needs to get a life. Because as much as I understand that, I want to clarify that, again, we do have lives outside of our own, even just for spoofing and whatever, and video editing, if you possibly can tell, but we do have a life of our own, okay? Even outside of the
Right.
community.
Right, okay. Bacon, shut up. No, you cannot say something. Right. So, if I'm correct in this, you saw a video type. Don't you dare call me that, Bacon. How dare you? Uh, if I am correct in my assumption here, you saw the video title and you automatically assumed that it was inciting bullying and harassment. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, I think that's a very jaded view of simply looking at a video title.
Hmm.
Did you bother to look at what the video was about
Yes,
in
it
terms of
was
actually
about like
watching it?
well, it was about Ralphie, if you know what I mean.
Right, okay. And in that video specifically, in terms of actually watching it, like did Ben incite harassment and bullying within the video, or is this just a problem of the video title?
The problem with it was, I think it was mostly on both sides. Like, yes, I understand the veteran team community is a little bit tough to handle, and to be
Oh, no, no,
fair,
no, no. I think you misunderstood me. I think you misunderstood me. I asked, was there bullying and harassment in the video as well that Ben was inciting or encouraging?
well, he
Or
was
was
telling
Ben just
them.
encouraging this through the
Oh,
video
okay.
title?
Okay. Well, he was saying stuff about telling like the adventure community to either get fucked or something, and like, and he did say that, and I think the problem with that was that it did, I think people who were a bunch of trolls or something got into like that and started to like harass me later on, and then like not only that but also with like a few other people in the community for some stupid reason. So that's probably where the problem mostly comes from.
Right, okay. So from this developed thing that I'm getting from your point of view, you saw the video title, you watched some of, or the video, sorry, and some trolls who do you think they came from Ben's video? Do you think these trolls came from Ben's video?
Well, I'm not sure really, but there was this one
So,
person called Mr. Amazing Dude. He recently, well, he started like a campaign that mainly made fun and like even harassed, like abused like a few other like spoofers or DeviantArt users, and like even a few ones that have disabilities for some reason. And he basically took that and mainly like made it into like a joke, like a big ugly joke, and like even made it look like they're evil people when really most, some if not most of us, no, most if not all of us are fine. But I do understand where you're getting at.
right, well, it, oof, okay. So you're not sure if this harassment has come from Ben's audience, correct?
Yes,
You're not
yes,
sure?
yes.
Okay. So why sit here and definitively say that Ben was inciting harassment and bullying if you don't know that for sure and you do not have all the facts together?
I guess I just didn't. I just assumed that and just, I don't know, like took as an offense or something. And to be fair, am a little like, most of the time when I'm usually talking outside of my friends and family, I do get a little offensive or offended or something like that, even if it's just for the smallest reasons, if you know what I mean. So I
Okay.
just judge before I think.
Which is something I think you need to seek heavy advice about. If you want my advice on that, don't do that. Don't do that. Absolutely do not do that, because you have now put yourself in this situation where Ben is rightfully angered about this, because you have accused them of inciting bullying and harassment, and you have assumed that, and Ben has made a stream reacting to it. And may I ask, was that community post that you put out after Ben's stream about us specifically?
I don't remember
Because the
doing.
timing is weird.
I don't know if that actually happened because I don't remember about doing it at all. So maybe just somebody
Can
make
someone
that up or
provide
something.
this? I'm just going to ask everybody else. Can someone provide that screenshot? Because that did most definitely happen. You did make a community post, and I can read it out to you if you want.
Oh, okay.
Once it's passed to me. Ben, this is your moment. Pass me the thing.
Give me 1
Ben,
second, please. One
yeah,
second, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Because you definitely made that community post. I definitely seen that, and Ben was the one who sent that to me in terms of Discord, which means actually shouldn't. Oh, here it is. So you definitely made this post. It
Oh,
says from
okay.
one
I
day
think I
ago.
remember. I remember what that was about.
You,
That wasn't
so
really
you did
about,
make that
like,
post,
yeah. Yes, but
right?
it wasn't about. It wasn't really about like you guys because I'm pretty sure I didn't feel like you were going to be affected by that. And to be fair, I didn't really have hopes that, well, you were going to be part of that, and I just cut you out of there. So that wasn't intended at you guys. I was attending at my haters or my trolls, as you like to call them. Like mainly these two people, Postal Pickles and like Shanty the Gamer, who did like who did like, how do I say this right now? Did like a very offensive and very dickish looking post about me, and that kind of set me off. And look,
Okay.
I
Go ahead.
understand criticism is important, and I understand that. But when you have people like the two people I just mentioned, like constantly trying to shove it down your throat and even like abuse you for it, like even make you look bad, it just goes too far.
How were they abusing you?
Yeah, this I want to
Well,
hear.
they kept saying a bunch of stuff about the spoofing community, and even like every time I tried to plead them to stop, they just kept right on doing it.
I don't think that's abuse if we're on the same definition of abuse.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
please ignore the Skype chat. Someone keeps typing, trying to ask how I'm asking these questions. You stay quiet and provide the proof when needed. Anyway, I don't think that we're like, what is your definition of abuse? So I can get a clear picture of what you mean when you say abuse.
I think it has to do with like words. So it's like hurting words or abusive words or strong emotional abuse. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay, and to that I ask, have you not heard of blocking people?
Yes, I know that, and to be fair, I decided to take that up anyway and do it anyway because again, those people are just gonna keep on coming and keep on going and just be a bunch of jerks, I guess.
Then my advice to you would just be to completely block them over and over again. Eventually they will give up.
Yes, my own mother told me that. Yeah.
Okay, so we understand that that's not necessarily abuse, yeah?
Yes, it's not.
Okay,
But it is still
okay.
really hurtful and very
It is
cynical.
hurtful, but it's not abuse. It's not abuse whatsoever
Hmm.
at all, I'm afraid. So I think that you're very misguided in that. Um, so this community post was not specifically about us, correct?
No, not really.
Okay, that can be nipped in the bud then. My question to you, because somebody has pointed it out, and we noticed this during the first stream, where you said that you're going to go back to your NSFW folder, apparently. Was that you that said that? Can someone fact check me on that? Or
Somebody checked in my DeviantArt folder.
oh, okay. He did. That's why that's what I've just asked. Ben, be quiet. Uh, so explain again.
Okay, I'll try. The DeviantArt folder, I don't know what he was gonna do with it. Was he gonna expose me, or was he gonna like bully me, or I don't know what that text or comic was about. But if it's like some sort of like threat or I don't know, like attempt at threatening me, I don't get it
If
really. It's for
right,
some reason
right,
I don't get it because
right.
I do have a DeviantArt account, but unlike most other peoples out there, they're not me and some of the spoofing community don't really do anything related to those cringy arts anymore because again, people like Yako Warner's movies definitely have taken it too far and we definitely don't want that anymore, basically.
With all due respect, I'm sorry to cut you off here, but my original question was that you that made that comment
About the DeviantArt.
about you going back to your NSFW folder? That's what the comment was. It said, "I'm going to go back to my NSFW folder," and it was under your name in the stream, as far as I remember and recall. So I
I
have to
don't
ask, was
remember.
that you?
I really don't remember. I don't remember like having a folder like that. So unless somebody made like a joke or something, or was it just a person impersonating me, then I don't know. I don't want to know.
Okay, well,
I
if
think
somebody's impersonating you, oh,
I can give a
who
little
was
bit of
talking?
context. Sorry, it's me. I could give a bit of context that somebody did mention somebody called Yako Warner while that you were in there. That somebody did mention that they mentioned a folder, and I don't believe you gave an answer to that, or you did saying, "What is that?" To my
Oh,
knowledge.
it's just some user that used to be involved with like the Pooh's Adventure community, and yes, that community is definitely outdated and kind of mediocre now. But
Mm.
basically, when I first discovered like his DeviantArt, the user's DeviantArt thing, apart from seeing like the YouTube channel, which looked fine, the DeviantArt page on the other hand was chock full of very sexualized and very sexually inappropriate stuff and kind of disturbing if you think about it. Almost.
Do I'll let you continue in just a second. I just need to fact check this. Was that comment deleted? Can someone let me know? Just real quick. Just real quick. I'm about to go to the stream that it was at, just in
Give me
case it.
1 second. I'll check it myself.
Right. Because if it wasn't deleted, we could literally check that right now and verify whether or not it was you. Just as a like, what we call it? Why are the comments not loading? Excuse me.
Do you? I know Cosmic was talking, but do you have instances that people have in recent times? Have they made false accounts pretending to be you, and that's why you're getting confused with all of this?
Well, for some reason, I noticed like on the first stream there was like another name using my profile picture of me, and again, it had the same thing, and I thought it was a glitch. But after a little thinking, I soon took notice that it was a little bit of a I think it was a person. I think it was just another impersonating or somebody impersonating me or something, and you know what that's like.
Right. Well,
Real quick, hold on.
I'm on
1 hour, 3 minutes, and 16 seconds is where the comment appeared. I'm going back to my NSFW folder from CTC Productions.
Can you click on there, Ben, and just see if this account was indeed a new account that had been made that did,
Yep, I'm gonna check right now. I'm checking right now.
Okay.
Give
How
me a
can
second.
you see it and I can't? Am I blind?
Oh no. Do you think they've oh, I was just gonna sneeze, pardon me. Oh, sorry about that. Because we have had a problem with a person named Sunset Watcher who goes
Yeah, he
around
needs
and
to fuck off.
Hmm.
Quite frankly. But has anybody got this comment and can anybody verify this for me? In terms of if this is
Ben's doing that right now, I think.
Okay.
right.
But again, I'm gonna call you CM at this point. When anything like that happens, you need to screenshot
Yes.
this kind of thing. You need to screenshot it, because sometimes when you're making these kind of accusations, or if somebody genuinely is doing something that is egregious, you need to screenshot it so you have proof. Don't just come running on full blast to other people saying this person said this person said that.
Okay, just make sure you caught it in a moment. Yes, that's definitely what I know about.
You need to screenshot that and make sure that you have. But one thing I want to elaborate is the people who may have been harassing you, we don't have anything to do with them.
Yes, that's true.
Ben cannot control people. That he can't do that. Ben has no control over his fans or whoever these people are. And if again, as Cosmic said, there is a block button and you can use that.
Yes.
You can use a block button if they're harassing you, screenshot it. If it's on Twitter, you can report them. If it's on YouTube, you can report them. If it's on DeviantArt, you can block them. You can report them. There's all these things that you could do, but the route that you've been going is retroactive.
Okay, so the chats in the video is shown, but when I'm looking at the live chats right now, I'm not seeing it appearing in the live chat. No, I'm
that's
not
what
seeing
I'm confused about.
It was deleted.
Can both you and Flutterio check if we ever clarified on whether or not that was a real account or not?
I believe I did try to figure that out if it was his or not, but I didn't get a chance to because it got deleted. So yeah, it could be somebody. So I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. That was somebody impersonating you. I'm giving you a benefit of the doubt. So I know I'm gonna be quiet real quick, Cosmic, but I need to say this real quick. As Flutterio pointed out to you, CTC, I cannot control people. I have no control of my subscribers. I'm talking. First of all, before you make assumptions that I encourage abuse and harassment in my stream, that was 4 years old, mind you. 4 years old, mind you. Instead of assuming, why did you not...
Respectfully, respectfully, this was supposed to be a conversation between me and him. I only asked for people to speak up about, you can, stay muted. The only time I tried to ask people to come in and speak is when I have asked for evidence, and I have noticed that people have taken over the conversation at that point. So I'm going to ask respectfully for the people doing that, stop. Yeah? After I've asked you to verify information, stay mute, right? Thank you. So in terms of the NSFW comment, that cannot be verified by anybody, whether or not it was you. So I will, say that it was not you. In terms of that, and in terms of everything, just I would recommend, if you're so emotionally charged by these these videos, sorry, that are made about the Adventure Team community, I would advise you to just not look at them. I would advise you to just not pay any attention to them, because the more attention you feed into those videos, or the more you give a reaction, more people are going to sit here and, respond. So that's my general advice to you on that.
Okay.
I will say that, like, as somebody who's been in a few communities, I get where you're coming from, but as somebody who's had to grow out of those patterns very quickly, I would again recommend against assumptions and, just the general stuff that we've already talked about, because it ain't cute. It ain't good whatsoever. And because you have made these comments on Ben's stream, it has started a chain reaction, if you will,
Yes.
of focusing on you, because you've come into Ben's comments and said stuff to Ben, which has obviously made him emotionally charged, and he's made these streams. And you've obviously said stuff in these streams, and you have said stuff after said stream. So this stream was made. So again, I just recommend ignoring everything. This is all it comes down to, is
Yes.
ignoring these people if you don't like what's being made in terms of their channel or their content. It's simple, really. It's ignore, block, move on. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
That's literally that's literally what this whole thing comes down to. But that's pretty much what I have to say now, in terms of everything, unless somebody wants to bring another question to my attention so that I can ask.
Yeah.
I'm finished.
Yeah.
Can I say something as well, please?
Yes, of course.
Okay, yeah. The fact that you have 1,830 something subscribers on your YouTube channel, and obviously you're eligible for being a content creator because you have 4 digits on your subscriber count, and the people who are obviously probably trying to mess with you, they probably have a lower amount. It's when you're a content creator, and your job as a content creator is to provide some sense of cover and safety for your audience. The fact that you went out of your way to kind of bitch and moan about like being bullied and being harassed or whatever, when your job is to block these people and just not acknowledge their existence, that just puts your audience's safety and comfort at risk. You know what I mean? Like your job as a content creator is not to. You have an image to keep up when you have that amount of subscribers. Now, when you basically just shit all over that by just posting so many comments on your like so many community tabs on your YouTube channel, like bitching about these people, when easily, again, the block button is there and you have the option to basically just ignore them. You're pretty much just like giving these people a bad image of yourself, instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is providing people a content that they can watch and giving people an idea of who you are, instead of basically just being so concerned and so scared shitless about the fact that your name has been tarnished, when, like, again, your subscribers amount benefits more you than them when their subscriber amount is much lower. Do you get what I'm saying, lads?
Yes.
Okay, then. Anyone else have anything else to say, lads?
Alright, that's one person that's muted. Who out of Ben, Flutterio, or Bacon is gonna speak? First one to say it, raise your hand.
I'll let Flutterio. I'll let someone else go first.
Okay, so Bacon, I assume that means you then. Bacon.
Yes. I want to say something, please.
At last, now that you're not typing in the chat in Skype and trying to annoy me, Mr. How LMAO blah 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 blah. Shut up. Anyway, go ahead.
Possibly. Anyways, I was just gonna say, bro, I was just ignore them, man. Like you're like a huge following and stuff like that. So, like, I don't really see the point of view moaning about people like trolling you and stuff like that, which I understand could get really annoying. Like, I can understand that, but again, you're probably bigger than them. and
Yeah.
they probably just wanted like to piss you off and stuff like that. So, but again, no, you could have just ignored them. Simple as that. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Was that all you had to say? I assume it was. Flutteria, did you have something to say, or are we done here?
It's rather a question. You said that Ralphie was becoming toxic. Have you personally witnessed this, or is it just something you heard from the grapevine?
It comes from my forensic perspective on the whole situation, because again, they have also moved on from Ralphie, and I think I should do the same as well. Because again, not saying that I'm not saying that his content is bad, but what he does outside of it is not right. Like harassing, bullying.
Can you give us examples of this harassment and bullying? Because obviously I've heard things from Ben, I've heard things from several content creators, but because you obviously have a newer, from a person who was probably, I don't know, a fan closest to Ralphie at the time, I would like to hear exactly why he's being bullied, who he's harassing, and why this is happening.
Well, for some reason, one of the major things I can remember is like whenever us like spoofers have like another idea, like a casting idea, like, hey, why not have like this character play this character? And if Ralphie, or his friends or his followers have like another thing, their casting choice that's the same as our casting choice, then he just blows up and strives to like make us change our mind. So, and even like threaten us. So there were some points where it was like that, yes.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to say it to every person in the adventure team. The characters that Ralphie's claiming any rights over, he doesn't own. Therefore, he cannot turn around and say, oh, you can't use also, you can't use whatever characters there are. He does not have a say in it. He does not own them. Therefore, him turning around and crying and moaning about it does nothing.
Yes.
And
Right.
if you are entitled, anybody's entitled to say, no, I will use these characters. You do not get a say in them. Because again, he doesn't own them, you don't own them. They can be used as a under free, whatever it is, there's a certain copyright to it. Therefore, Ralphie doesn't own them. He doesn't get to bitch about it. Ralphie bitches about it, just tell him, no, it's like everything else. I'm allowed to use it. So again, that is not a problem. And if Ralphie doesn't like it, well, just tell him to block you. Or you block him.
Yeah.
He has no. And the other one, what was the other one? The harassment that he was going. What was he harassing those people?
Well, there was this rumor that some people had like a while back that he allegedly made someone commit suicide or somebody else's own life, but again, that's never been proven. But there might be a possibility that, given his I mean, yes, I mean, I don't know if he has actually moved on from that, but if he actually has admitted to that, then I don't know.
Yeah, you see, I've heard this, but obviously because there's no screenshots, there's no evidence to it. I could say more than likely it may have not happened, but fortunately, in the realm of Ralphie, anything could be possible in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, with this happening, from what I understand, this is not new. Ralphie has again, with going back, not using characters. This has happened for years. This is something that anybody who's new to the community should know. Ralphie has done this constantly. This is nothing new. So anybody will say, "Oh, he's done this." No, this is nothing new. Yeah. And if you warn people about it, warn people about it. But if this is all Ralphie can complain about, then I literally don't see why you or anybody else should put up with it.
Yeah.
Because again, he doesn't.
That's my confusion as well. That's my confusion. I think personally, I'm sorry to interrupt you because I know that my time is done, but I think personally people who are giving into him are letting him walk all over them, and I don't think that should be happening. Also,
Yeah.
after the stream, can you just send me even in the stream, can you just send me these instances if you have screenshots of them of him saying you cannot use these characters?
Yeah, I'll
This-
try
Can
and
you
figure that
can you
out.
just send me those?
I mean,
for
one of my friends whose name is one of my YouTube friends named Jazz and Bright did like a rant on him and like the Misfit community, so
do they have the appropriate screenshots within their rant?
well, I haven't watched the videos because I was so busy working on my own videos, but they might give you at least a good idea of like what we're going for, okay? What Ralphie's
Can
going
you send
for.
me a link to that video then, if that's
Yes,
all
of
right?
course, of course, of course. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Also, it's if you don't mind me saying as well, when he's saying this, is this in private? Is this in a Discord? Is this on Twitter?
It's on YouTube.
So it's basically in a
So it's
YouTube
public.
comment section. Yeah, in a public YouTube section that anybody could look at with a critical eye, and laugh at.
I was just gonna say this, like, I just don't understand why he thinks like he's so entitled to owning all these characters. Then again, he actually thinks he's like some Disney character. Like, bro, you need some help.
Yeah, that's true of one thing. Again, we do have official crushes, but like I said, we don't take it as too seriously as he does.
Also, I do have a
I was just
question.
gonna, like,
Did Ralphie have a girlfriend at the time? Because
oh, go
he
ahead.
made he made some posts saying that he was depressed and then blanked out his profile because of this girlfriend who he had.
Well, I did see a couple videos where he seemed to have met some nice girl on there. I mean, I don't know if they're having an abusive relationship because of the fact that she and him seem too happy together. But if anything does come across and the girlfriend does leave, then that's concerning.
How did he? What? Okay, I don't want to be mean, but how could this nigga pull? What? Like, as a guy that freaking like makes all these like cringy like Disney stuff, like crossover stuff, how could he like? How could he get a girl? Like, I just want to know, how could he get a girl? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
I
also
think the bigger question is here. Sorry to cut you off again. I promise it isn't going to become a regular pattern.
oh, it's fine.
But-
You take as copy as much as you want.
Right.
Talk as much
So I
want.
think the bigger question here is why then, if he's done so much, why when people call this out, are they suddenly labeled as people who incite bullying and harassment? I think that's the bigger question here. From what
That's a
I
good
have
question.
heard, you don't like Ralphie. So
Not
how
anymore.
does right, so
No.
how would this have affected you in the first place? You get what I'm saying?
I guess it was
Mm.
I'm guessing it was because of the fact that when I first learned about it, I thought they were just everyone, especially the ones who used to follow him, were faking it. But after thinking about it a little bit more, especially more recently with like what you said, I think it's definitely concerning.
Well,
Well,
I asked how if you all equally hate Ralphie as much as the people making videos on Ralphie, how is that inciting harassment and bullying toward you?
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. That the trolls are definitely out of the community. They're just a bunch of trolls, you know that.
Wait, I think I know why. I feel like half of the people in that community will support Ralphie and his delusions. Oh, I could be wrong.
No,
But I think
I think
I'm
the
wrong.
product
no,
is
you're
saying, but
not
whatever.
wrong. No, you're not wrong. That's a possibility.
Like
I mean,
Like-
Ralphie does have a
there's
few
literally
friends.
multiple people supporting him. I never said you was, but like I was just gonna say like there's multiple people like supporting him and stuff like
Yes,
that.
yes,
Mm.
and yet they don't know about him or who he really is. So that's definitely the problem.
And I'm just gonna say this, like, what's this obsession with Selena Gomez? Like, god damn.
I don't know. I
Don't
don't like
know.
Selena Gomez personally,
Yeah, I
but
don't
like
know. I don't know.
from
really.
from the fact that we have now established that people don't know about Ralphie, what do you think that saying that Ben incites harassment and bullying is gonna look like to these people who don't know about it? Do you think that they're gonna look at these videos and see what Ralphie has done if you hate Ralphie equally as much as you claim? Or do you think this will turn them away from the videos or get them to believe that Ben is some kind of bully or harasser or this or that? What do you think it's going to do out
I
of
think it was
those
the
two?
first option. I mean, if people like see some of like either Ben's videos and they see like the fact they start thinking, or some very toxic people start thinking like, hey, if what he says is definitely true, then the entire adventure community must be toxic as hell. And of course, that's not
But
all true.
Okay, I want to interrupt here. Please, can I interrupt here? Because here's the thing. What I've stated in my videos, when I address the adventure community, I know this for a fact because in few of my videos of the adventure community I talked about, I mentioned instead of the adventure team has a problem of not telling Ralphie to improve himself and actually getting psychological help. They've encouraged his behavior and encourages him to stay put in the toxic environment that he put himself in. That's the problem. That's the reason why I made those videos. So
Yes.
Again, how is my videos of me addressing the issue that the adventure community encourages Ralphie's behavior, not making him hold accountable for his actions, how is that encouraging harassment? I want to hear the answer. And yes, sorry if I'm sounding pissed off, but it's fucking justifiable.
It probably has to do with the fact that, how I say this right now, again, most people have moved on for Ralphie, particularly users like Max Jackson, Jacob Sermanin, Nikki. I think Nikki Disney Lover 8930. There's this guy named there's also this guy named Kyle White, and there's also another friend of Max named Eddie Lott, and he's like, you might remember him for like a spoof of Little Mermaid or something like that. But what I mean to say is that I'm not how to say this. I'm not defending Ralphie, not at all, or some of like his followers, like Princess Rapunzel, or I don't know, like. So again, I'm not defending
Now, in terms of Princess Rapunzel, that may well be an alternative account of Ralphie's because they have the same mannerism of typing, the same mannerism of speaking.
Could be true.
Again, that doesn't answer my question, though. That what you're saying doesn't answer my question.
I was going to say my question from ages ago wasn't answered either.
Be more specific.
Okay, so when I reroute back to the point where Ben interrupted, where I asked you if, claiming that Ben's video incites bullying or harassment does one of two things. One was it makes people look at the videos and watch them and harass people, or B, if I recall. So your definitive answer to that is A, without even hearing B.
A, yes. It makes, it's for some reason, despite, it makes people harass them, despite, like, the fact
How?
that... Like,
that's a good question. How?
Okay. Like, I don't know, I guess it was because of the toxic trolls or something, the recent... People like Mr. Amazing Dude for some reason, because as much... Again, if you don't know who this guy is...
What has this troll said to you?
They said, cry harder, and they said stuff like, Disney is going out of twos because of you, and, stuff about, how I say this? veteran community sucking so bad it wants them to die or something. I don't know. But basically, it's a lot of like deeply disturbing and like sexual harassment and bullying that
So
against remember this is against the adventure team community, despite like there being some at least redeemable people on like Ralphie out there, and that just seems kind of injustice or something. I know
right,
you
okay, so it's fine. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but so your definitive answer here is when Ben releases this video and you've spoken about it, you think that people, because you've spoken about it, are going to look at this video and incite bullying and harassment towards you. Was that your answer?
Well,
Or
to a
toward the
lot of
adventure
people.
community, sorry?
The Avenger Team community, yes. It's going to cite
I
violence on the Avenger Team community, and apart from
said bullying and harassment. I didn't say violence.
okay, yes, sorry, that was out of question.
It's fine. I just figured I'd get that clarification out there before that got, a bit too far into the well.
Yes.
But continue.
Basically, well, there are some good basically, as I was saying before, some users like Max Jackson, like I said before, have moved on from Ralphie. So the fact that they're getting harassed because of like the past events with Ralphie and possibly them either I don't know, trying to convince Ralphie to stop or try to move on. No, to convince Ralphie to stop because they're not, because again they have moved on, but they haven't like did anything with Ralphie in a long time. But the past mistakes the trolls do that the trolls bring up cause that a lot of like painful issues with them. So that's probably what I'm getting at.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering, when Ben releases a video and you speak about it, it's inciting harassment, bullying towards the adventure team community. To which I again have to, because I think I'm a little bit lost. I'm just gonna retrace through what I just heard, because I don't think that in terms of my question it was answered yes, but there was so much of okay, so we got to the point where you think that Ben's video, because you spoke about it, incited bullying and harassment. Yes, we got to that point?
Yes.
Right. So we got to that point, and you started speaking about people who had left because they had finished dealing with Ralphie, right?
It was mainly because of Ralphie, yes.
Right. So
With
if
people
that's
sorry.
no, go ahead.
People well the Avenger seems to be still alive. Most people like mainly a bunch of users have moved on from Ralphie. Like especially like Max Jackson or Jacob Simranen,
If
but
they've moved back then, if they've moved away, sorry, then how, like, have they come back? Have they come back to this after a set period of time? Or
you mean talking with Ralphie, right?
no, I mean just generally, like, have they come back because of Ben's video specifically, just in general?
Well, not really anymore because again, I mean there was one video that Kyle White or somebody like that
Was
talked about once, but I remember his channel YouTube channel's name is Fiver and Hever's channel, but he did
right, okay,
talk
but
about recent.
my question was, did Ben's video make these people who had left return?
Some of them, but only a
Some
few.
of so out of these people, like say there were 100 people who had left because of like after dealing with Ralphie, how many of those 100 people, for example, have returned to this because of Ben's video specifically?
None, mostly none.
None. Okay, so you said some and then you said none. Okay, is it some or none?
I mean, there was one person outside of Ralphie that talked about you guys a little, but I don't know if he actually I don't know if he's actually knowing what's I don't know if he hold on. I don't know if something what of I don't know if something about what Ben said that basically offended him and made him like
Was
not
this
not
person
make you
that you're
want to be friends.
speaking? Sorry to cut you off, but I need to get down to the nitty-gritty here. Was this person that you were mentioning and speaking of somebody who had left after dealing with Ralphie
Yeah,
and had
left after dealing
returned?
with yes, left mainly with Ralphie. Yes, left with mainly without Ralphie. Yes.
Okay, so out of these, just going to go back to my example real quickly. So out of these 100 people, only one has come back, for
I mean,
example.
one of them, whose name is Kyle White, aka Favorite Harvest Channel, he briefly talked about Ben one time, and
How long
but
ago was this
I
time
think
that
this
they had
was
talked
like
about Ben?
I think it was like a year ago, but I don't really
Okay, so
remember.
I'm on about I think you've gotten slightly confused here. I'm on about people who have returned because of Ben's most recent sort of like stream or video on Ralphie.
Well, I don't think none of the people at I don't think none or none of what hold on. I don't think none of the people that have or have not left Ralphie have no, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure I'm sorry. I need to think.
It's fine, just take your time.
None of the people that supports Ralphie have left. Like, yes, most people have definitely moved on from him, like spoofer wise and whatever. But some of them, like Princess Rapunzel, or I don't know, like some other alternative cow he did, or maybe a few people, like at least two. I can name at least these two people who still follow him, but yeah.
Right, I think you greatly misunderstood.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I simply asked, has anyone who left after dealing with Ralphie returned because of like one of Ben's most recent videos on Ralphie or stream on Ralphie? Have those people specifically left and then come back because of Ben's video?
No, I don't think so.
Right. So how is Ben's video inciting bullying and harassment in any way, shape, or form? Because from what we have just gathered, people who have left and moved on from Ralphie have not seen this video and have not returned, which means that in harassment and bullying that was supposedly going on back then could not have taken place and could not have happened whatsoever, thanks to Ben.
I don't think they ever checked out like Ben's video or something because.
So how was Ben's video inciting bullying and harassment then? Because earlier you said that it was inciting bullying and harassment.
Because it was just from like my point of view, like it was just it was mainly on me. Okay, I mean, yes, people have been getting bullied, and they're in the veterans teams community have been getting bullied, and thankfully they have moved on. But it was mainly me who, I don't know, saw Ben's title of his video, got upset, and went. I think I took it too far. Basically took it too far by.
Yeah, I do think that Ben. Wait a minute, Ben. Wait a minute. I do think that you have gone a bit too far here by saying that Ben's video incites harassment and bullying, because by saying that you were automatically putting labels on Ben, even though his video has done none of what you have claimed it has done whatsoever. Everything that you have brought up, I have fact-checked with you from your perspective, and you have said, as far as you can recall, people who left and moved on from Ralphie have not returned, thanks to Ben's video, which is contradictory to what you said the time before, and the time before, and the time before. You get what I mean? I think this is on you. I think this is on you.
Yes,
But
I think
Ben,
that's the problem.
Right. So, I think you need to work on yourself, but Ben has things to say. Warning, he's not happy.
Oh,
Yes.
you're damn
So
right I'm not happy. You're damn right I'm not fucking happy. So CTC,
I
you
would just
gotta
say brace yourself.
yeah, you better shut the fuck up. You gotta sit there and you gotta fucking listen to me. Do you understand me?
Yes.
First of all, do not fucking make assumptions without looking into the facts. Do I make myself fucking clear?
Yes, I understand that.
I don't appreciate that you made an assumption that I encourage harassment and bullying when Cosmic just, did her little fact checks and just proved, did what she did. And for that, I thank Cosmic for that. Thank you, by the way. So, the fact that I am so fucking livid. I am livid. I don't appreciate you making because what you just did, you made yourself look like a fucking idiot. And yes, I have the right to be angry because you made an accusation that I encourage bullying and harassment, let me make myself very fucking clear. I do not encourage that. I do not encourage people harassing people or do anything of the sort. And I do not condone my fans doing that. And I cannot control what people can or can't do on the internet. That's not...
Okay.
Shut up. Shut up. I cannot control people. And I don't appreciate you making assumptions like that. So, let me ask you a question. Because, So, why would you comment on a podcast that was made 4 years ago? And you said you looked into the stream, correct? I don't want to hear an I don't know. I don't want to hear that. I want the truth. And I want it now. Did you watch the entire stream? Yes or no?
Yes. I was there from the beginning to the end of the first stream.
Then what? Here's the thing, though. Give me a minute here because I'm trying to get your comment open on my phone. You say, what the hell is my point? My point is that the community that you're a part of is toxic because it encourages the toxicity of people like Ralphie and other people. Instead of holding those people accountable, and yes, I mean you hold those people accountable for their actions. That was the point of the stream. Should I have said I wish the eventually community should go to hell? Yeah, that was too far. Was I being a dick about it? Yes. But my opinion on that podcast has not changed. The community needs to be held accountable for their the community has to hold
the entire community.
The community needs to hold the people that are supposedly big accountable if they do stupid stuff. And if you find out
that's true.
Then let me ask you a question. You said you and your friends have disassociated with Ralphie, correct?
Yes,
For what
we
you
have
told
moved
Cosmic.
on, and
Okay, then why would you say that people like me and other people that make public awareness videos of the community cyberbullies and trolls? Why is that?
because the people who watch the videos for some reason get the awful idea to start bullying and harassing us even for past mistakes.
How is it people like me and other people's responsibility of other people's actions? How is that our responsibility? How? I want an answer.
Again, okay. I don't know how. Well, again, this is just coming from. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I trying to convince the Avenger to you all that the Avengers community, despite everything, is not bad. But even when, again, you're again. You're right. Some of the people in the community do need to be accountable whenever he talks or not. But again, I understand that.
I don't think you do. I really think you don't understand that. Because if
Yes,
you
I
did,
understand
no,
that.
if you did, why do you not hold people like Ralphie and other people accountable? Why do you that's what I want to know. Instead of making a substance that
I think they're afraid of like getting pissed off at him or something because of like.
if they cannot handle criticism, if people cannot handle.
I'm just talking to some people about like who are against the community. Again,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think I need to hang out because my mom just busted in here and now I'm in trouble. I'm sorry. I think I need to go. Bye.
Oh my god.
Okay, well.
Whatever.
least I
Just
got
What
to the
fucking
the
bottom of
whatever.
it.
fuck
Fucking
was that?
fucking whatever. Just fucking whatever. Fucking whatever.
At least I got to the bottom of
Pissed
it.
off. I am fucking pissed off.
Oh,
And yes, I'm justifiably
Ben.
pissed.
Ben, I'm just gonna say something right here, right now. It's very clearly obvious that some people, including this person, are frightened to death of calling Ralphie out for whatever reason. And their response to any video that is doing so is they're being scared, they're frightened. They see these videos as, well, if, I can just harass these people because they're getting harassed already.
If they cannot handle
Yeah, as silly as
Oh.
CTC's answers were to me.
I was just gonna say,
personally.
why be scared of like
if they can't handle that, then why are they
go
on the
ahead.
internet? That's a question I want to ask. If they can't handle stuff like that, why are they on the internet in the first place? I'm sorry if I'm
I
sounding
was just gonna-
agitated, but go ahead. Somebody please talk.
Right,
talking
I was
so
just gonna
as
say,
I,
Silly
why
words.
be afraid of? Why be afraid of talking about Ralphie and stuff, like what he's gonna do, like come to your house and beat you up or something like that.
I think we need to. I think we need to understand that, as stupid as his answers were there to me personally, because that's how I feel. If these people are genuinely scared for whatever reason, let's just keep that in mind. I
Yeah,
guess
I'll keep it in
I can't
mind.
really say
But
anything
here's
other than that.
Yeah.
My submission to listening to all of this is they are frightened of speaking out in fear that there's going to be some kind of retaliation. And any kind of video that is made, whether it was 2 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever, they're frightened to say, oh, well, if somebody talks out, then they're going to go after me as well because I have the same opinions. So it's basically like one bully can bully another. It's basically
It's the butterfly effect.
Yeah, it's the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't think CT or whatever it's called, I don't think he understood what he was doing either. It's just a kind of thing where it's the butterfly effect, and they don't know how to and they don't know how to handle it. Rather than just, it doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago, it's still criticism and it's still something that's valid.
Yeah.
Just say
Exactly.
on a video. Just say on a video that you have some problems. Just say on video, I have problems with the adventure community because XYZ, whatever.
Mhm.
You're allowed to do it. And if people come and attack you, delete the comments, block them.
pure and simple.
Can I just say, like, it's just the fact that, like, the whole time I've been listening to this, like, I've had a fucking headache from listening to his voice. But the fact that he, like, keeps saying, I know, like, he doesn't fucking know.
No, he
He's just
doesn't
only saying
fucking
that he
know.
knows because because you're fucking yelling at him and just, like, scolding. Like, the same thing, like, a fucking parent scolding a child. Like, listen,
And
I
let
know,
me
I know. Like, you don't fucking know anything.
Go ahead, Flutterio. Say when you need to say. Sorry, go ahead before I make a clip.
Now, you see, that what I have to say as well is this person is 19-year-old. They
Yeah.
are an adult. But the problem is most people in their late teens or teens, they don't always have
Still
the
emotionally stunted.
they still don't have that growth yet to do so. Some people do, that's how it is. But most, if not all, will see it as, oh, I'm only a small channel, I'm only this age. And people like Ralphie have subscribers older in age. And they're
Yeah.
frightened to do so. And my answer is,
Yeah, and
doesn't
people
have to
like
take that
Ralphie,
seriously.
I'll add on to that just for a second. People like Ralphie take advantage of that because they know that this
Yes.
person is freshly in adulthood, which means that they don't know what they're doing, as was evident with him,
Yeah.
aka CTC Productions, and
Of
they'll
course.
use that to their advantage.
His fucking mother is scolding him right now, I imagine.
Yeah. And it's like that's held over them, and it's like it's held over their heads, and they're frightened that, hey, somebody's going to run me off the internet because I had an opinion,
Yeah.
or I said this, and people aren't going to agree with it. But in the end, you're allowed to. You're allowed to have an opinion on somebody, whether it be
Yeah,
Colleen Ballinger, whether it be Ralphie, whether it be Colleen Ballinger, whether it be Shane Dawson, or anybody, anyone at all. You're allowed to have your opinion on them.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
it.
I'm gonna go now, so bye retards.
Good luck.
Bye,
Excuse me?
Bacon.
Excuse me, what
Thanks
did you
for
just
coming
call
on.
me? Excuse me? It's thanks to
You
me
heard
that we
what
got
I
to the
said.
bottom of that
Yeah, we
shit. Thank you
did.
very much.
And
You
yes,
heard me
Cosmic,
what I said,
yeah, Cosmic needs a
You
medallion.
know what I said.
Cosmic
I'll
really
punch
needs
you.
Cosmic needs a medallion for this, and no, I'm not being a kiss ass. I'm just stating the facts. I want to thank her again for getting CTC in the call. Thank you,
You are
Cosmic.
kiss ass.
No, it's being
Again, out of everybody, I honestly think that I am probably the second/first most reasonable here.
yeah.
I say second/first because me and Flatterio are kind of on the same wavelength. But my final thoughts on CTC is I think they need to get out of whatever they're in right now. And I think they really do need to start reflecting, because what they've just done is they've unintentionally, as much as they will probably deny it, they have unintentionally stood up for somebody that they claimed to hate by attacking your video, by sitting here and saying that your video incites bullying and harassment.
Which it
That
doesn't.
encourages others, right? I'll get to that. That encourages people to look at the video and go, oh, they're just starting drama. I should know. I have personal experience with people doing this to me. Cough, cough, my newest video. But my point here is that I think they really need to take some time to reflect on what they've said and reflect on their choices, because it's not correct, it's not right. And I think through this call, they will start to realize that from when I was speaking to them. Because no offense, when you started getting angry, I could tell that they were starting to build up a reaction.
Look,
Yeah.
I want to point for the record in stream and to everyone in this call. I'm sorry that I snapped, but the fact that he made a claim that my videos allegedly encourages bullying and harassment without providing evidence, which I know for a fact it doesn't, and you all could look into my videos and my streams in regards to the emergency community, I never once encouraged anyone to harass or bully the people in the community. I do not do that shit. I know for a fact I do not do that shit. And that pisses me off that you make assumptions without looking at the facts and the proof. That is what pissed me off. And for that, I apologize for losing my temper. But at this point, it's justifiable. Very fucking justifiable at this point. And yes, CTC, if you're watching this, you need to, as Costa said, reflect on your life. And if you're too scared to handle criticism and all that shit, then why the fuck are you on the internet? I'm sorry for sounding like a jackass. You shouldn't be on the internet. I think you need to seek psychological help and actually get an actual life.
But I don't think that they need to seek psychological help. I think it's more so the fact that they just need to reflect on their own actions
Yeah.
today. I don't
That
think that we
too.
should go as far as
That
as
too.
you've just done.
That too. Thank you for... Go ahead. Sorry.
It's also, as well, it's also because they, like I mentioned, they're only 19 and they still have a lot to figure out. They still
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to start developing, and as they get older, they will realize that yes, what I did years ago wasn't the best path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll learn eventually.
And I
And
hope
when
he does.
Ben, when you said seek psychological help, well, there's not. What kind of psychological help then could we possibly give to this person at this point?
You make a valid question. But what I mean by
Yeah,
I don't know, the way he, I don't know, like, what I mean is just, I'm just agitated, and I'm sorry if I'm spewing shit out of my mouth. I'm agitated for a valid reason. However, what I mean is, if he has problems with handling, like, I think he has psychological problems if he has, like, concerns of, making criticism and afraid of people, reacting to his criticism. I don't know. I'm not a legal... I could be wrong.
But Ben, the thing is though, again, because of their age and because they may not have that experience, every kind of interaction like that is frightening. It's a frightening experience.
It's new to
Yeah.
them and it's uncomfortable
Yeah, it's
to
Yeah,
true,
them.
really.
Which,
Yeah.
on one
You make a
hand, you could
point.
say,
You make a point.
on one hand, you could say this is the internet, get over it, but on another end, you kind of got to have a little bit
A
of
devil's
humanity here.
advocate. Yeah, a devil's advocate.
You need to have a little bit of humanity here.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that saying get psychological help was the best choice of words.
Yeah, I
think
apologize for
what
that
you
poor
should have
choice
just
of
said was
words.
reflect. Cause
Yes, I'm
in-
sorry about that. And yes, I'm stating this for the stream. I apologize for the poor choice of words. Yes, I do wholeheartedly mean reflect on your decisions next time, because what you did, CTC, you, as Flotario pointed out earlier, correct me if I'm wrong of how you worded this earlier, you caused an effect. You caused an effect just now. Next
Yeah.
time, please reflect. And you, Flotario and Cosmo can confirm, because I've had this conversation with them at times in group chats, whenever I do stupid shit, is you need to think before you act. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, if
I
that is
think
not
that
what
would be
happened
my
before.
advice to you right now.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
terms of using that
Yeah,
line.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Hmm.
sorry for saying the poor choice of words again. I apologize. I wholeheartedly apologize in stream. I'm saying that right now.
But-
I do mean you do need to reflect. That I do wholeheartedly mean that. You need to reflect on yourself, CTC. Please reflect. That's all I'm asking, and that's all I'm
Right.
saying on the matter. Go ahead, Flotario. Say what you need to say.
There's also another thing that I need to bring up to, CTC and anybody in the vegetarian community who wants to speak up. You are allowed to.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you've got 2 subscribers, whether you've got 2 million subscribers, you can speak up against anyone. If you think you have experienced some kind of wrongdoing, as long as you have proof for that, then you can talk about it. If
Yeah.
Ralphie has messaged you with an image saying, "I hate you," I'm not saying that Ralphie has done that, but just
Who
as
the
an
fuck is
example.
Rosa Ray Ramsey?
Oh, that's a different rabbit hole, Cosmic. No, you
Sorry,
don't want to know.
finish
No,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying
Finish
and then
what
let me
Flotario
know
said.
who this is.
Okay, so what I mean is that as long as you've got the proof to back up what you're saying, then make that aware. Don't just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, well, Ralphie said this, Ralphie said that." Have some proof, put it out there so people can see it, rather than just spreading some rumors that might not. Again, with Ralphie saying something to a jealousy shipper that made them, try and commit toaster bath. That's
Yeah.
something that's been started a long time, but I've not seen any evidence. And when I ask for evidence, I don't get it. But if Ralphie has gone into your DMs or into your videos and said something that you don't agree with, or they've been rude, whatever, screenshot it and put it out there. Don't just say, "Oh, Ralphie said something to my friend's dog's cat like 3 weeks ago." Screenshot it and put it. That's why I mentioned screenshot it so there's evidence.
Yeah.
Amen.
Anybody
Preach.
out there who wants to make a video, you make a video on Ralphie. As long as you've got evidence, as long as you aren't being unreasonable, as long as you aren't telling somebody to again commit toaster bath, you are fine.
Yeah.
Ralphie cannot do anything to you.
No.
The same as if Ralphie makes a video against you, you can do things to protect yourself.
True.
Yeah.
So again, if CTC Productions wants to make a video on Ralphie, do it. Go ahead. Anybody
it.
else, you can make a video. Don't be frightened to do it. Just
Yeah.
do it.
You know.
As long as you're reasonable, as long as you provide evidence, you're good. And again, don't anybody do this, say, "Oh, Ralphie, why don't you commit toaster bath? Why don't you tie
Don't
the
do
Spanish
that.
knot?"
Yeah,
Don't
keep
do
the
that.
inner thoughts inside. Don't put the inner thoughts out there.
Yeah, don't do that. So,
Very good thoughts,
real
like-
quick, before I'll let you continue, Buzzy. I do agree with what Flotario says, and you know what? Everything I've said earlier about the vegetarian community, like spreading awareness, that is what I'm talking about. Yes, spread the awareness of stuff like of Ralphie or any other toxic individuals. If you have screenshots or proof, as Flotario said, archive it, screenshot it, make a video of it.
No.
Pure and simple. You're entitled to do that.
Now, when it comes to Rosa Ray Ramsey, I'm going to be...
Yeah, let me know who this is.
Now, Rosa Ray
Jesus
Ramsey
Christ.
Oh, God.
is a 30-something-year-old woman who attacked Zaid Magenta for his opinions on Star Wars Last Jedi.
Who?
Miss Anthropony.
Ah.
And
And they also allowed a pedophile to stay in a server for 8 months, despite them being
Wait,
told.
Rosa did?
yeah, Rosa,
Rosa,
yeah.
Rosa Ray
Oh my
Ramsey.
god.
She admitted this I think she admitted the pedo, like a lot
How
of pedo
long
in the
ago
server.
was this?
About a year ago, I believe, if memory serves.
It was, I think, Lio Convoy's done a video about it, and someone called Techno has done a video about it.
Oh,
Which again, bear
okay.
in mind, Rosa knew about this individual, but let them stay in Stardraft Productions Discord server with all these kids for 8 months and did nothing.
Oh, well done, Rosa, you stupid cunt. Anyway,
Anyways, yes. But
sorry.
again, no, you're
Our
fine,
inner
Cosmo.
voice moment.
No, you're fine. You're
So your
fine.
thoughts,
You're
like-
fine.
I'm working on it, I promise. I
I'm
always have
working
these
on my
little
things.
moments.
I'm
where
working on it.
I'm working on my inner voices
Shut up, you
too.
twat.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. But
Fuck
yes.
you, like, honestly.
Anyways.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bussy.
I was gonna say, like, this lad, you know, the whole time he's been talking and just him, you know, trailing off of what the question is. Like, if he does that when he goes to college and he's like asked to give a presentation or something, like, he's fucked, because that is not a good habit to fall into when you're like giving out fucking stuff that you should follow track on. And, like, you know, the fact that he was trailing off and not answering, like, you know, your questions, it just fucking, it was fucking exhausting just to listen to. I was like, fuck this idiot, like, Jesus Christ. It's just, you know what I mean? Like again, he is 19, and you know he
Yes.
probably will learn. He will learn this, like, you know, at some point in his life. But again, it is fucking exhausting when people do that.
Yeah, it is.
It's just fucked.
Yeah,
is.
it's exhausting. It's exhausting, but also you've got to think from a perspective where they don't have that life skills and they don't have that knowledge
No.
Yeah.
as of right. But you learn, and people with autism sometimes have a really hard time with social situations.
Yeah.
I could vouch for that because yes, I'm having that problem myself. However, go ahead.
However, in some situations, you do not use that as an excuse
Facts.
to do things. You don't use that as an excuse to harass someone. You don't use that as an excuse.
Facts.
Yep.
Just
Facts.
Good
as
advice,
a-
Joseph Morley.
Again, it's just, to me, I just think that this person needs to
Reflect.
spend time reflecting. I think they need to work on their social cues just a little bit more.
Yeah.
They need to start overall just try to
Improve
not look at
themselves.
things, improve themselves, but also try and look at things in just a bit better light, because a lot of things they were saying were quite negative.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was negative things like, oh, this is going to happen. There's somebody said this. Again, things like that may happen to you in life, and you can't just let that drag you down.
No, you can't do that. So
Yeah.
again, like this is, I know I've said this earlier in stream class, but I really did not want to expect this after my 4-month hiatus. I really was planning to make an update video explaining where I've been, because so far this year for me has been a fucking dumpster fire for me. Which I might make an update video discussing what happened. I might, I don't know. But again, like I said, what I've said earlier, it's still sticking to the, you know, even now. Like, trust me, I really did not want to sort into being an asshole. I really didn't.
Sorry, that just scared me. I've just looked over the side and my curtain's moving. I'm like, what the frick?
Did you leave your windows open?
Ghost.
Wait, did you?
No, the window. Oh no, let me just check what's.
Yeah, did you leave your window open?
No. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, that's. Oh, sorry, that just scared me off to put the seal on my window's broken. So, damn. That explains why the curtain was open. Because I've just been watching it and going, what?
It broke in this
Oh
weather?
god.
Oh,
Oh
girl.
god, girl.
Holy shit.
You gotta.
Yeah,
I think you need to fix that.
It's at the moment. There's some really, like, the wind's going around, and I've just like I've just been talking like my curtain's moving, and that's kind of weird. I've just opened it, and I'm like, this. I just all I can see is like the plastic from the seal has come out, so there's like cold breeze coming into my house. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Ooh, love
Yeah.
you.
Look, I'm gonna state this again. I know I've said this earlier in stream. I hope you all understand why You have to. I hope you all understand what I've been dealing with the efficiency community for the past 6 years now. Like, it's getting to the point where my patience and temper is at an end. Like, I hope you all understand that. And again, CTC, again, as Flutterio said, reflect on yourself. And in the future, do not make assumptions of what the video is without analyzing it a bit more. I understand that you're 19 and you are... I'm trying to word this right. Please correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. I'm trying to word this out the best I can here. I know you're still you're 19, but still, you need to look at the video in a different perspective before you make assumptions like accusing me that it encourages harassment and bullying, which it didn't. That is something that got me angry. And I apologize for snapping, but at this point, it is justifiable. Because I don't appreciate of a serious accusation when I know for a fact that it isn't true. And there is proof that it isn't true in my videos. And you all could look into the videos and see for yourself. Like, it's justifiable at this point. Ugh. But again, if there's another issue with the eventually community that needs to be called out, I will gladly call it out if need be. Like, I'm sorry. It's just the way as it is. Oh my god. Like, seriously, I really need to get something to eat as well as drink Pepsi and vape Fruit Loops after this crap. I need to vape my Fruit Loops. Toucan Sam is running low on the Fruit Loops.
You do bore me to death sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry to bore you. Like, I'm sorry that I bore you. I wasn't
I literally fell asleep there.
Anyways.
I'm just pissed right now. I'm just really angry that, there's bloody freezing cold wind coming through my bloody house and I've got to sleep next to that shit.
Oh dear.
Good luck.
I'm sorry. I hope you fix that. Anyways.
Ben, the thing is, I don't know how to replace Windows, lovey. I'll have to learn. I will get my book out maybe by Friday, maybe at the end of the week or end of the year, I might be able to learn how to change Windows.
Oh God. Anyways. Alright, class. I think I've said my piece of the invention community and addressed what needed to be addressed, and we had that interesting call with CTC Productions. Everything we have said still stands. He needs to reflect on himself. I want to personally thank Cosmic, Flutterio, Bacon, and Buzzy for coming into the stream today. If you like this video, please share this stream around. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe. And I want to thank my copper tier supporter, NASCAR Man 101, for their support. If you wish to support me in what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon. Link is in the description below. I want to wish all of you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and a Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you all for joining in the stream today, and I wish you all a Happy Holidays. Take care.
Peace.
Oh, wait.
Bye.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna say, if you guys have any last saying before I end the stream, you're more than welcome to say it.
Pray for me. That's my last word.
Oh dear, yeah, I'll pray for you, Cosmic. What about you?
Pray my gay away.
No. Why? And never... Anyways. Alright, guys. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Thanks for coming up. And for anyone who recently joined in just now, please rewind the stream so that you all could get context of the stream. Thank you all for joining in.